right, guys. NA production aside, we are back here, and we are ready to start our first match. I'm sorry, everybody, for that little production hiccup, but it's time to get going, guys. So, everybody, please put your hands together. It's Flute Crew versus Kitten Corp, and me and Arilax on the cast. We will see you guys in game.
Here we go.
And here we are, guys. Game number 1. Getting ready. Floof Crew versus Kitten Corp. And as you can already see, a little bit of an overlay difference. We finally got colors figured out for all you guys in the chat who was confused by who was blue, who was orange. Now you got team colors. So now enjoy that when you can, if production doesn't mess it up. But we'll start out with a quick shot by Pads. Alex, not going to be able to get a touch towards the net on that one. Going to leave it for Zombie. Now Sharky in that Cybertruck. Docky with the demo, and it's going to be a shot off target, and Alex going to clear that over to the side.
Yeah, we're already seeing a lot of aggressiveness coming out from Kitten Corp here, but it seems that Floof Crew is getting a bit more of the side possession here. It looks like Kitten Corp just isn't really able to get it out of their side here. As soon as they clear it out, it looks like Alex here just on the back end, just constantly clearing this back to the Kitten Corp side. Now we see Pads trying to pass this back, but no one's there. Docky's gonna take control of this. A bit of a double commit on the back line here. Sharky's gonna try and control this around, possibly pass it middle, but sadly neither of his teammates are there. So instead, trying to take this off the ceiling, backflips. Docky's going to get the redirect, and that is 1-0 for Kitten Corp in this first game.
And a good shot there. Good pass down off the ceiling by Sharky. Straight over to Docky for that one. And a good placement over to that bottom corner. Definitely a good start to see from them. We're going to have to see if they can continue on with that aggression and play going forward. Now Alex trying to get a touch on the ball. It's going to go over to Bloomy there. Zombie not going to have boost, so can't really do much with this ball. Cleared out by Pads off of the shot from Sarky Boy. Zombie was up for the touch, but not quite able to hit that one. Alex is going to be in the back line, putting this over towards the corner. And now Docky trying to clear this out. Pads with the shot. Going to be stopped by Sharky, but it is a double commit. Luckily for Kitten Corp, they contain the ball and contain the possession, and they will not be punished for that. Alex and Pads with a little bit of a double commit there. Pads with a miss. And Bloomy trying to put this over towards the corner. Docky, no touch on the ball, and Alex going to clear this one out. And we're seeing a couple of moves in from Floof Crew, but not quite able to put that shot in where it counts.
Yeah, and we're also seeing quite a few double commits from both teams here, just trying to get the grasp of each team here, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. And it looks like Floof Crew is getting close to figuring out something here, because they're now on the attack again. Zombie trying to put this one into the mid, but Docky just going to clear this one out, but he doesn't have possession, which will leave Alex to just clear it right back down to the Kitten Corp side. And Pads very close to getting that shot, but just barely saved out. Now trying to put it into the corner here. Alex is going to be up, but Sharky is going to beat him, showing that excess speed there that he has. And Pads trying to turn this one around, going to take it slow, and that doesn't seem like it's really working here against this Kitten Corp crew, and they might have to figure something else out, because with 2 minutes left, it's starting to look like Kitten Corp is going to take this first game.
Now Pads with control, going to try and beat out Bloomy. Bloomy with the dunk, though, towards net. Zombie is going to be able to save that. A good redirect, though, but Docky going to be right in the middle of that goal line, waiting for it. Now Sharky up in the air, not going to be able to get another touch on that ball. Pads is going to move towards this. Only 60 boost, still enough to do something with, but the touch was heavy. And Sharky Boy just going to take advantage of that, going for the quick dunk. Alex trying to move this out of the corner, but not able to really move it that far. Pads is going to have to jump up for this quick. Over to Zombie, who gets a good touch on the ball, but not going to be able to follow this one up. Docky on the back line. Pads can't find the shot, and that's going to be one for Floof Crew that's given away there. They're going to want that one back.
Yeah, but we're seeing here, Floof Crew is starting to get a lot more opportunities on the offensive side here. But as I say that, Kitten Corp is now putting a lot of pressure on the Floof Crew defense. But Alex is finally able to get that one out there. And
Pads?
free shot for Pads, and it's going to go in. Very close to the top left there, just showing that accuracy that you need to be SSL. Sharky just getting a slight mistouch there, and that's all that Pads needs to tie up this game.
And definitely good off of Pads there to be able to put that in. 55 seconds left. Both of these teams tied. It could go either way. However, Zombie needs to get that touch, and they do. Now Sharky over back towards the net. Pads is going to have to clear this one out. A good 50, and now you see Kittencourt scrambling back, trying to get the save. It's going to bounce weird, and Zombie's going to get the read. Fluke Crew go up by 1 with 41 seconds remaining.
And that was an incredible read by Zombie there. Those reads are very difficult because you never know if it's going to bounce off the post or not. Zombie realizing at the last moment that that is just going to bounce straight out and flipping his car in just the right way to get that past the post. And now they are 2-1 up with only 40 seconds left. But as I say that, Daki, right off the kickoff, is going to tie this one up 2-2 with only 36 seconds left.
And it looks like the teams are starting to warm up a little bit more as a really good kickoff goes Kittencourt's way. And Fluke Crew going to be shaking their heads a little bit at that one. They're going to want that goal back. And they're going to try right here, get it off the kickoff. Alex does get a touch, but just goes to Sharky, who has full boost off the ceiling. Going to look for the pass over to Daki. Not going to be able to find it. Pads throws it out towards the midfield. And Alex trying to find a teammate once again, but Pads too high up on that back wall to be able to get there. Now a big pinch coming out, Zombie. Not going to be able to get a touch. Pads will be in the back and puts it towards the corner. 13 seconds remaining, and we might be seeing an overtime here.
Ooh, and a very, very close shot from Alex there. Now Pads trying to just put this one in, just end it in regulation, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. We have overtime in game 1, and this is already showing to be a very, very good matchup here between Kittencourt and Fluke Crew. Now, a bit of confusion here. Zombie is going to try and take this one into the corner. Misses that next touch, so Sharky is now going to try and put this one up. Daki with the redirect, and Pads is not able to get up to that in time, and Kittencourt takes this first game.
And Kittencourt with the game win off of that. Excellent touch from Daki there for that first win, and they're going to be able to go forward in this one. Excellent win by them to take that first game, and it was really close there, Alex. They did have to start at first, but as they went on, like, it just seemed like it was more and more the Daki show there.
Oh yeah, it was, and this game was just so very, very close. And as me and Cookie said, we both think that this is going to a game 5, and showing just that one game, I still believe that this is most definitely going to a game 5, and it feels like either team could take this with how that first game went. Kittencourt had the early momentum there, but then Fluke Crew was just able to take it back, and it just felt like momentum was shifting constantly between the teams, and I couldn't really tell who was going to win that first game, but then eventually Kittencourt ending it in overtime there.
Yeah, and what an excellent shot from them. Definitely coming back when most needed. And you can see there, I think they expected Joshi to take that touch. Wasn't quite able to find it, which ended up being to their benefit. But now everybody's getting ready for game number 2. And this could definitely go any way here. We're going to see if Fluke Crew can do what they need to do to bring this back. As we go into game number 2, Kittencourt 1 up now. And Zombie looking for the immediate shot, not going to be able to find it. It is blocked away by the defense. Pads with the early jump. It's going to be an open net. Can they get the goal? It is going to go in. Sharky Boy scores the first early.
Yeah, we see Pads there just committing as the last person back, and that is not what you want to be doing, especially against Kittencourt, because you know that when they are given an opportunity, they are going to take it. And even though we had a defender very close to saving that, Kittencourt and Sharky in particular was just able to put that one around. And now Fluke Crew looking to immediately respond. Right now, just immediately on the offensive side, but now Sharky gonna try and go for the quick shot. Alex is gonna save it away, possibly get a second touch, a backflip, but Pads is able to bail their teammate out here. And now Fluke Crew back on the offensive side. Ooh, a very, very close pass to Pads there. And now we see Kitten Corp trying to get this out of their defensive half. But Floof Crew is just putting on the pressure, and that's going to crack the Kitten Corp defense. Alex with a really good shot down into the bottom corner.
And a lot of people underestimate Alex as the lowest ranked member of the team, but you cannot count him out when it comes to these shots and saves. He has been doing an incredible job since he joined the roster in keeping that pressure and making sure that everything stays out of the net as needed to be, as he does right there with that incredible shot towards the bottom corner there. A lot of pressure coming up from Floof Crew, and that might be the ticket and what they need to get through this Kitten Corp squad. Now Docky, over off the corner, Zombie has to go up with little boost. Does beat Bloomy to that touch, though. And now Sharky already changed out of the Cybertruck, it seems. He told me he was going to play into it till they lost, but I guess that's not the case, as he immediately goes back to his well-known Octane. Now Pads up to Zombie. Zombie gets the doink, but it's not going to be towards net. Sharky now dunked by Pads. Bloomy is up, but they can't get the touch, and Zombie is going to put in the second one for Floof Crew.
Yeah, and really good positioning by Zombie there. Just waiting to see if anyone's going to hit that. Realizing that Femboy Buns there is not going to get the touch, so just rushing in and putting that one top right. And now they have the lead once again. And now Pads trying to take this one up into the corner, but it's not going to be there. Zombie instead taking this once again into the corner. Sharky's now going to clear this out. It looks like it's a one-on-one situation, but Pads is just really just professional in these situations and is going to save that away quickly. Ooh. Now Zombie, a fly ball, but Sharky's going to be there to save it. And a very quick challenge by Pads, which is going to allow Zombie to try and take this. But instead, it's going off into the corner here. A pass into the midfield, but Docky was instead going for demos there. And that might have been a really bad missed opportunity there. And we'll see how that affects them going through into this game.
Now a big 50 in front of the Floof Crew net. Is anybody going to be there? Docky goes up, but he's just not at the right angle for it. Pinches it back towards the midfield, trying to contain the control. Now it's going to be a shot on, though, from Pads. Not able to quite find the angle. Sharky puts it wide. Alex, back to Pads. Is it in the net? It is! And Pads is going to score a third.
What a shot that was from Pads. Just knowing that there was a defender in net and that they had to just put this around them. And they do that with just expert precision there. And now Floof Crew being 3-1 up in this game, all they have to do is just lock down on defense, not let Kitten Corp get any chances, and they will run away with this game too. But as I say that, Zombie going for the double, but Sharky Boy is just barely able to clear that out to the corner there. Now trying to take control, Alex is just going to rush in, but that gives Sharky Boy the opportunity to just try and rush down the field with this. Pads is going to immediately stop that. Now Femboy Vuns trying to pass this mid. Alex is going to be there, once again just being a defensive mastermind for this Floof Crew team. Now Zombie hitting this off the backboard. Docky's going to collect this, and it's starting to look like Kitten Corp is just not getting any more chances, which is very good for Floof Crew here. They're going to be really liking that this is just very solidly in the Kitten Corp half and not giving Kitten Corp any chances on offense here.
And now Alex with the touch. Pads is going to leave that, which might cost them a goal. It is. Baking Loaf there, also known as Femboy Buns, also known as Bloomy to the general public, is going to nail that shot. Taking advantage there, Sharky going for a touch. Could have saved it on that touch, honestly. He might have been looking for a redirect. Definitely not the intent on saving it. But now only a 1-goal game with 1:20 left. Definitely all to play for here in this game number 2. And Pads going to be shaking their heads at that earlier misplay. Going to be trying to make up for that with a long clear down the field. Now Alex is going to get this into the corner. Docky has control. And now Pads and Sharky both up. Sharky's going to win on that challenge. Zombie's going to push forward, and Docky just didn't have the boost to move forward on that one very much. Now Zombie, still no boost, but the pass out. No one's going to be able to go up for that. They know Sharky's going to beat them to that ball. Docky to the back wall. Pads with the miss. Zombie's going to have to get up and gets the touch. And now Sharky Boy, last back, gets a long clear. Pads misses the ball again. And this is definitely not like pads. We usually see them with a lot more accuracy on their touches. Now Alex, gonna try and get that mid. Not gonna be able to do it. Pads with the pass out, but nobody's gonna be there. Sharky just gonna take this out to the corner. A 50 on Sharky as 30 seconds flashes across your screen. Pads with one more miss. Zombie gets a crucial touch to keep that out. Daki up above. Is anybody gonna be there? It's gonna be Pads playing it over to the side. Femboy Buns tries to take a touch across the corner. Not gonna be able to find it. Last 10 seconds. Pads just kind of trying to waste time. Bloomy with the touch. Long clear downfield. Sharky keeps it up. Pads gonna put it towards the net. Daki not gonna be able to get the touch. And Floof Crew is going to win that one. And ignore the KC, because that was all Floof Crew at the end there. A good game from them. And they're gonna be able to take this one.
Yeah, and that is a really crucial win by Floof Crew there. Because in these best of fives, you do not want to be on triple match point. Because even if you think you have the advantage, if you're on triple match point, just one slip up in a game, and that will cost you that series. So now we're going 1 game to 1 game into this game 3 here. And we really saw Floof Crew just really showing up in this game. Going down initially, but then Pads and Zombie just really doing a lot on that offense, and Alex as well. Just every single player on that team just really doing their part in this offense here. And oh, what a really good redirect by Pads there.
Yeah, they're definitely showing up, and that is exactly what they need against this squad if they're going to be able to take this. Now we are going to be moving into NA for this next one. So everybody except Daki going to be on the back foot here. I wonder how these teams are going to be able to play on this one.
Yeah, we shall see how that goes, because even though it gives a slight advantage to Daki, who has been popping off in the series so far, it's going to give the disadvantage to every single other player on the pitch here. And we're going to have to see Daki really step up to kind of lead the team here, since they'll have the best ping here in this game. So here we go. Game 3. The 50 is going to go to the Kitten Corp, to Kitten Corp's advantage here, but Alex just immediately going to clear this one out. And trying to get an extra touch there, he does, but it's just going to go straight to Sharky. And getting a little bit scrambly in the corner here. Pads is going to try to be patient here, trying to get a chance here, but it's just going to be cleared out once again. We're seeing a lot of midfield play here, but a good demo. But Zombie is going to be there to save this one out. And now trying to get an offensive pressure of their own. Floof Crew taking this one to the corner, but Sharky Boy is once again just going to be there to just defend this. Now, ooh, a really bad miss. And Zombie with the quick shot, but Bloomy is going to be there for the crucial save. You do not want to go down that quick. And Alex, once again, a very, very close shot here. Floof Crew is really being offensive in this third game, and that might be what they need to take this series.
And demos are always going to be a note of contention here on these servers. It's so much harder to dodge when you're on the opposite server, and Pad's not going to have a problem with that. We'll get that first shot. We'll get demoed in the process, but we'll still go up for Floof Crew here. And you can just see an open net opportunity. They take it really well with the bounce shot, making sure that no one can get back in time. With 3:49 left on the clock, as I was saying going into this kickoff demos, extremely hard to dodge when you're on that high amount of ping. Also very hard for you to be able to read the ball. You know who isn't having a problem reading the ball, though? It's Sharky Boy, who gets the first for Kitten Corp.
Yeah, just immediately answering that goal from Pads there. Sharky Boy, just a really good shot from the corner there, putting that top left. And Pad was the only defender back there, and just getting it by them was all Sharky needed to do to tie this game up. Now Kitten Corp getting the ball into the Floof Crew half, but none of them are there to take advantage of it. Now Sharky Boy very close on the double there. It's going to go out to Bloomy, who's going to put it high, and Alex is going to clear this one out. Going for the boost, is going to relinquish pressure, giving it to Daki, who's just going to try and clear this one out. a good 50 with pads there. And Bloomy hitting it off the corner here. Sharky trying to go for the read, but very barely missed that. Now Alex, 0 boost in the tank here, trying to get something here. Instead goes for a bump, and very, very close on the bump there. But Sharky is just barely able to dodge that, and then also block the shot from Zami here. And it looks like Floof Crew is really starting to add a lot of demos and bumps into their playstyle, which is starting to make Kitten Corp look a little bit hesitant on defense here.
And you can say some really good positioning coming out from these Floof Crew members, being able to be positioned exactly where they need to do. And earlier on that exchange with Alex with no boost, I think he made a really smart play there, continuing to go for the ball, just acting as if he did have boost, making the other team wait there. Now Pads gonna look for an opportunity here, missed the ball earlier, and you can see that they switched over to the Fennec here. Now, Sharky with the touch, I think it's gonna go right past the net. It was close one, it just simply grazed past his wheels with how high that was. Now Alex wins the touch, Sharky will be the first back. Docky gonna put this over to the side, trying to retain possession, and Zombie just gonna clear this one out, but Baking Wolf's gonna be the first one there. Bloomy's touch over to the side. He gets past another. Will they be able to get a goal? Zombie doesn't have boost, and Sharky Boy's going to put it over to the corner. And Kitten Corp up by 1.
Yeah, and we see a fake there coming out from Docky. Alex just not able to get the touch there, and Zombie trying to rush back. He had full boost in the tank, but that didn't matter because he was not close enough to make that save. And now Kitten Corp going up 1 goal with 2 minutes left. But the kickoff going very in Floof Crew's favor here, but it's going to get cleared out to the corner here, and Docky trying to keep possession, passes it out to Sharky, and it's a beautiful passing play there. Passing that down to Sharky, who's then just able to slot that from long field there. Just a beautiful shot, and just going up 2 goals in this game with 1:30 left on the clock. And it's starting to look a little bit bad for Floof Crew here.
They are down, but they are not out. However, Docky gonna try and make sure they are, but not gonna be able to get the touch into the net. Pads, not able to get a read on this one. And I will say, when it comes to ping difference and everything, Sharky has been having good ping on NA servers as of late after getting his internet reconfigured for himself before the start of the league. Meanwhile, Pads doesn't really have the best ping on NA, probably not helping with some of those whiffs that Floof Crew has had, and you can see right there, it might have plagued them a little bit again, as Zombie had an open shot, only able to put that over to the side, and now a demo. Sharky Boy looking for the Doomsday Dish, not able to find it, but still gets Zombie out of the way. No one able to move forward with less than a minute left, and the ball going into the net. It's gonna go to Baking Loaf, but I think that was an own goal by Pads.
Yeah, we see Pads there just had to get some sort of touch here. Reversing on the back wall there. That is a really unfortunate position to be in.
I think that was a pull shot.
It might have been. Either way, it's a goal for Kitten Corp. And, ooh, another shot from Pads there. Follow up by Zombie, but it's not going to go in. And with 40 seconds left, being down 3 goals, Floof Crew might just have to just call this one and just go to the next game, trying to figure out what changed in this game that allowed Kitten Corp to be up by 3 in this game. Because it seems that Floof Crew was getting quite a few chances on the offensive side in this game, but it just didn't seem like anything was connecting for them. And it also seems like Kitten Corp was getting a lot more offensive moments as well, but they were really capitalizing on them as well as they could. And nearly just a dribble going right into the back of the net to end the game. But that's going to hit the ground. 4-1 for Kitten Corp, and they are going to be on double match points going into Game 4.
And honestly, I feel like this game was a game for Floof Crew where you can just kind of shake your head, be like, it didn't go our way, we just go next. Everybody's going back to EU for this one. And honestly, looking at how that game went, I would kind of say, you know, that everybody has those games where just everything doesn't work out the way you want it to. They had good opportunities at the start, they had opportunities in the middle, but every time they tried for something, it just wasn't going into the back of the net. It was hitting the post, it was hitting the crossbar. They just couldn't put their shots on, and I think that They'll just have to fix their accuracy just a tiny little bit if they want to take this to a game 5. But as I said, shake your head, just say that wasn't our game. You guys have 2 more chances to bring this back. And you want to at least try to see Champions Field here. So they're going to do their darndest to try and get to that point.
Yeah, and as you said, going back to EU servers, it's now going to give the advantage once again to Floof Crew since Daki is a US West player. But we shall see how that ping affects these teams here, because we've already had 2 games on EU, and both of them have gone either way for both teams. So this game here, even though we're on EU servers with a slight advantage to Floof Crew, it still could go either way. And we see that here, Kitten Corp getting very early pressure on the Floof Crew defense here. Sharky trying to pass this mid, but Pads is just really starting to show up on the defense here, just clearing that one out. And now Zombie getting that over Sharky, and is going to want to try and pass this mid. It's a light shot, and Daki's going to be able to clear this out easily. Now Sharky calling off his teammate, going for the double, but doesn't have the boost there to get that shot on net. But it looks like Floof Crew is really just scrambling on this defense here, not really able to get much possession. And anytime they get the ball, they're just slamming it down to the Kitten Corp side. And they're going to really want to try and get some possession here in order to push this to a game 5.
And you can see Pads there just grabbing that corner boost. Might be able to help them retain possession a little bit. However, Sharky Boy gonna do his best to make sure that doesn't happen. Going with the slow dribble. No one knows that he doesn't have a lot of boost. Now, Baking Love up for the shot. Not gonna be able to find it. Pads puts it into the corner, and Alex tries to move forward, but gets demoed in the process. Pads getting a demo of their own on Sharky. And now Zombie dunked by 1. The shot comes in. Pads is going to be back in the net to be able to save that. Sharky going to keep this up high. No one able to get the challenge. Zombie going to move forward, and they might have an opportunity. They took it a little bit too wide, and now they have to scramble back to defense once more. 3:22 on the clock as they try to get the first goal here. Sharky going to look for the shot, blocked by Pads. Pads has an open net. Has to put it off for the pass. No one's going to be there. No boost on the side of Floof Crew. Now Alex puts one up long, and Pads. Excellent play there. Trying to look for the bump on Daki. Hoping that physical play will help them out in the long run here. Now the ball about to go over Sharky. Zombie is going to try and take the touch, but it's just going to be a 50. Pads. One more towards the net. Alex is going to be up for this one. It's going to be off of the back wall, and Sharky not going to be able to get a touch. Zombie off the back wall once more. Pads is going to be there. Can't put the shot on target, and we're seeing Floof Crew just whiff ball after ball. Is this one going to go in? No. Aerolax, what's going on with the accuracy of this team?
I don't know. It seems like these posts here are just being the best defender for the Kitten Corp side here. And we're seeing a lot of just misses and whiffs from Floof Crew. We're still seeing a lot of pressure, which is very good for them, but it doesn't seem like any of their attempts are getting even close to getting to the net here. And now it's going back to the Floof Crew side, but Floof Crew have been very good on defense in this game here, really showing up in comparison to that game 3 where they let in 4 goals. Now it's currently 0-0 with 2 minutes left on the clock, and it seems like both teams just are not able to get anything into the back of the net. And I'm starting to wonder if this one might go 0-0 into overtime for this game 4.
Oh,
But ooh, very, very close by Sharky there. Just gets challenged by Zombie. Now Daki trying to get a play off the ceiling. Pads is going to clear this away, but it's going to go right to Bloomy, which will then go right to Alex, which then goes right to Sharky Boy. And Pads with a slight miss. And a little bit of scrambling on the Floof Crew side there. But luckily there was no one on Kitten Corp there to put that one away. Now good demo by Pads. A little bit of confusion.
oh.
Oh! And maybe a fake, maybe a whiff, I don't know. Either way, Floof Crew is going to take that goal. 1-0 with only 1:11 left on the clock. And with that goal and that momentum, it looks like we might be going to a game 5.
And that was a really interesting one. You saw Alex and Pads both going for that ball. You couldn't tell who was going to go for the shot. And turns out Pads was going to. A good fake at the end to make sure that rolls down into the back of the net. However, Sharky going to try and tie this one up. Can't quite get the touch past. And now Bloomy tries for a touch. It's going to go to Sharky. Sharky gets the 50. Docky up to Sharky. Once again, the double tap not there. And their chances are dwindling. 46 seconds remaining. And Zami puts it over to the back wall here. Can't get the read, but Bloomy not going to have any boost in the tank. But Pads didn't know that, gave them a little bit of space, and now Sharky's going to be able to move forward. Zami, not a lot of boost in the tank either. Sharky with the double tap, but it's going to be off in the corner and out. 30 seconds remaining, and now Pads is going to try and clear this down off the field. Trying for the flip reset, not able to find it. Sharky going to take control, and you can see these GC3 players are taking this to the sky most of the time. They're finding that's where the goals are going to be most abundant, but they're not able to find it with the last 10 seconds coming down. All up to Bloomy there. Can't quite get the touch. Pads will be there. Sharky goes for the shot. Docky misses the touch, and it might just drop, and we will be going to a game 5.
And I know that one miss right there is really going to get in the head of Docky there. That was so close to a goal there with just 2 seconds left. And just not able to get that shot on. And Kitten Corp is going to really want that one back, but sadly they cannot get it. We are going to a game 5 in the first series of the day. And I don't know about you, Fade, but I am really excited to see which way this goes.
Absolutely, and the only replay we have to show here is that little beat from Pads there, and again, it's Docky on that, expecting the high ball. Unfortunately, not going to happen, and you definitely think that's going to affect the mental a little bit, especially going into this Game 5 Champions Field for the winners here. That's going to be huge for moving up into the standings, and it's anybody's game at this point, but you got to hope that the mental on Kitten Corp is okay after those misses, as everybody seems to be ready to go. So let's get started here, Alex. Another Game 5 for the squads. Let's get right into the game.
Here we go. And kickoff immediately going in Kitten Corp's favor. And a little bit of scrambling. It's going to pop a high ball. Bloomy's going to try for the shot, but it's going to be slow. And Patch is going to just take control of this. Going for a shot of their own. Over one, but Sharky is going to clear this one out. But Zami trying for the shot, doesn't have boost, and it's going to be cleared out over to Alex, who's going to try and take control of this. Immediately pinches it out. Pads is going to try and pass this up, but Alex is just not going to be up there for that. Now Pads trying to get control of this in the corner. It's going to be cleared out. Alex, sort of going for a fake there, is now going to try and take control here. Doesn't get the boost. Instead, it's going to Sharky. And Pads trying to clear this one out to the corner. And air dribble goes over Zami. And it's very awkward. Sharky Boy gets the bump on Alex, but there's no one there to get that. And it looked like Docky was trying to eye that goal, but didn't know that Pads didn't have any boost there and just hesitated just a bit too much, allowing Floof Crew to get away from that really dangerous situation. And as we see this game, Floof Crew, once again, just really showing a lot of defensive just mastery in this game, just really able to defend all the shots that Kitten Corp is putting on their net. And that might be all that they need to take this, because every single shot that's going on right now is just getting saved away to the corner. And this game is really starting to look like it might be in Floof Crew's favor, as Alex goes for the shot, but it's going to be barely missed. And then a weird 50 by Zami. He's just going to run away from this. Sharky Boy getting a long clear. Alex going to try and take control of this. Instead, it's going to go up to Bloomy, who's then going to clear it out to Pads. And my goodness, even though it's been on Floof Crew's side most of this game, it still feels like Floof Crew has the advantage. What do you think about that, Fade?
Well, look at the boost totals. They're speaking for themselves. Floof Crew on nothing. They've been having to use all of their boosts on defense, which is really plaguing their team. They can't really find an offensive opportunity when they have to use all their boosts like that. Another big shot coming out from Sharky Boy. Another big save from Pads. And they are going to pick up that boost. Now a miss. All of the team has moved forward. Zombie had to put that over to the side. But you can see with Kitten Court, they're grabbing those corner boosts now. They're getting that boost possession. Docky going for the shot. It's going to be over Alex. Zombie and Pads both up for this. And you're going to see that a lot as their boost totals go lower. It's a lot of double commits. And Kitten Court just waiting for that opportunity to strike. They don't have to put every shot on net. They just have to make sure enough people commit that they can get an open net opportunity. And with so much aggressive pressure coming out for them, you have to think that sometime that this defense is going to crack. But so far, so good for Floof Crew as they move over into the other side. Pads and Dami now on 100 boost. Maybe they're going to be able to do something with this. Docky over to the side. Alex has to go out, and Zami backflips out of that. So Pads has to go up for it. Sharky with the shot. It's going over to Docky. Lows for the shot, and Zami is going to clear it over to the side. Now, Sharky over to Pads. Pads off of that back wall. No one's there for the touch. Zami gets it in front of the net, and it's going to be a great clear away from Kitten Corp. Defense on both sides doing their best, but Alex is going to be there to take the first goal. A minute 26 left, and Floof Crew take the lead.
Oh, we saw just a really good shot by Pads there. Sharky has to make a touch, but it just rolls straight to the hood of Alex's car, who's then able to just pop that way over Docky. And with 1:26 left on the clock, I believe we saw this very early on in one of the other games here, and Floof Crew might be able to just run away with this unless we see possibly some shenanigans from Kitten Corp, possibly some demos to get through this Floof Crew defense, which has been just on lock this entire game.
Oh, Zami in a weird position there. Does get the touch, though. Sorry to cut you off, but...
No worries.
We have Zami in the backline. Pads with the touch. It's going to be an open net, and it might just slot in. No, it's off the crossbar. And what's Kitten Corp going to do with this this boon that's been given to them? They need to try and move forward with this and get some momentum on their side, but they just keep getting dunked. Docky with no touch, and Zami's going to score the second, and this might be Floof Crew's game.
Oh, just a really unfortunate miss there from Docky. Not having much boost to go up for that, and just jumps a little bit too early, which leaves Zami with just the open net to shoot on. And with 2 goals up, 40 seconds left, this is starting to look really bad for Kitten Corp. They're going to have to get some offense really quick, which is what they do. It goes under Pads, and Docky is going to get that goal differential in half here. Ooh, very close on the bump there, but it looks like Docky didn't need it. Just putting that one bottom left, and with 30 seconds left, this momentum might now be in Kitten Corp's favor as they win yet another kickoff here. Sharky's going to be on 0, which is going to allow Zami to just immediately play that out, but it's going to go right back to Bloomy. He's going to look for the corner read. It's not going to be good. Now Pads controlling that on the back wall, getting past Sharky, and just a slight mistouch. That could have been the game ender there, but sadly it didn't go in. But Alex just once again putting more and more pressure on that Kitten Corp side. The 50 is going to go down, and Floof Crew is going to take this in Game 5.
And honestly, what a series coming out from Floof Crew, battling back there on that EU server, and they were so close to come back, but Kitten Corp just quite find the goals that they needed in that game number 5. The defense wins out in the end, and Floof Crew gonna take their second win of this RFDL league.
Yeah, and as I said at the start of this series, defense wins games, and that was just very apparent in this series here. Floof Crew was very much on defense for a lot of these games, but was just able to stay calm and get those balls away from the net, which was very crucial in this series win.
Yeah, I definitely think that their defense was something to behold there, and that's going to be really good for the team moving forward. Meanwhile, Kitten Corp did play an excellent game against Floof Crew, and they're going to have another chance next week to kind of make up for that and tie themselves back up in the standings at 2-2. But for now, guys, we are going to have a little bit of a break, and next up we are going to have Fox Clan versus Rule No. Going to be a little bit of an interesting one. We'll explain more after the break. We will see you guys then.
Paralyze my heart. Don't wanna feel your touch like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me, but something about it makes us so, baby. Every piece keeps us together in the cold. I break you break me, holding our love in chains of gold. I break you break me, holding our love in chains of frozen in my dream. I can't escape the thoughts of you if I try to leave. When I'm with you, I can't move. It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you break me, but something about it makes us whole, baby. Every piece keeps us together in the cold.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more RFDL action. I'm Ecliptic Fades. I'm joined here by Cookie Cat and Aerolax, and my goodness, what an excellent first series to start the day, guys.
Absolutely. Watching from the back, definitely a lot of pressure on both sides, mostly in the terms of Floof Crew, but in that, I just want to skip it to game 4. It's just insane. The fact that you could put that much pressure on, as well as in all the other games, or have much defensive, like, mental capacity just to keep it from going in your net was just a wondrous watch to just sit there in the bag and just see everything.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just going to be taking notes on the defense that was shown in those games. Because my goodness, Floof Crew was under so much pressure and yet just didn't crack for so long, especially in game 4 and 5. That was just defensive masterclass all around. And I'm still trying to process like how most of those shots didn't go in.
I gotta give a shout out to Kitten Court, though. They played an excellent game and they took the wins where they could. It just couldn't beat that defense of Floof Crew in the end, and just a slight little mishap in the mid-game of Game 5 leads to that goal. And I mean, at that point, it could go either way, you know? Like, both teams had insane pressure. I definitely was expecting Kitten Court to win that with the amount of shots that they were putting on the net, but sometimes you just have games like that where you just can't find the net no matter what you do. And the defense, as we said, from Floof Crew, incredible. And now, that's enough of that, guys. We're about to talk about our next game, which the prediction is up right now. So if you guys are losing some channel points, if you guys need to get some for some of those rewards later on that we will implement at a later time, get some channel points. Go and predict the winner of these, guys. It's fun. It's just it's harmless. It's not going to do you any bad to predict the winner. But let's talk about Fox Clan versus Rule No. This one's going to be a little bit of an interesting matchup for a couple of reasons going on today. But let's first talk about the teams. Aerolax, tell me a little bit about Fox Clan. I can't be biased here, so I don't know what I could say about them.
Well, Fox Clan, of course, we know Fade's on the team, as well as Taka and Yuki. And this team I've been watching for the entire league so far, because it is, I believe, the most very close team in terms of rank. Taka being GC2, Fade being GC1, and Yuki being C3. All of those are very, very close together, and we've seen that so far in how they've played, just like automatically having some synergy together. And I'm willing to bet, because I've seen all three of them playing together quite a lot recently, and I'm sure that that synergy has just grown as we've gone through this league.
Cookie Cat, what do you think of the squad? I want to hear your honest opinion.
Like I said, I don't have that much knowledge in terms of watching between every team, but it's in terms of seeing the stats that I'm looking at right now, seeing that Fox Clan has played pretty much every game that has been casted, recorded, or anything like that. I think they have a lot more synergy in terms of like Rule. What is it? It's Rule No that's playing, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So in terms of that being the stats, I think Fox Clan has a better like synergy. Like as Aerolax was saying, Rule No definitely could take that and like eat at it in the synergy, try to find something that could break the weakness in between the synergy that Fox Clan has, because once you break that one little part in the synergy that they have together, it will fall apart really quickly. So that is my take on that one.
All right, and to answer Shoulder Drake's question in chat, none of these players on Fox Clan are actually foxes, but Ecliptic Fades here, I'm a cat. I mean, I'm close enough. I think it counts. I'm the manager of the team, so I guess I can count for the whole squad. That just gives me extra points. But let's talk about their opponents in this matchup. It's going to be Rule No, and Rule No having a really great showing in week 2. You've got Bloop, you've got Liska, and you've got Rex once again. We don't have any stats for Rex here, unfortunately, going into this one. The player card did not have any stats to go with it when it was updated earlier last night, so I just had to run with it. But Rex showing off an MVP performance last week with his hat trick in game number 5, along with the multiple other goals. And Liska, an excellent addition to the roster, in my opinion. Aerolax, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we saw this team get together for the first time last week, and they absolutely popped off. And I'm really hoping that we see them pop off this week as well, because this is just like knowing how Fox Clan forms. Rulno is really going to have to step up and probably match how they played last week in order to really put Fox Clan under pressure and win some games here.
Cookie Cat, what are your thoughts on Rule 1?
Seeing another SSL on the stats page, I really do think that if Liska and Rex can pull together in terms of being that second and third man, and not to pull this out, but in terms of Rogue Esports, in that SSL, in that whole thing between FK and all that, if they can bring it together as a whole team, then definitely, like I said earlier, they could take down Fox Clan. They could maybe even like sweep them. Maybe a good game 5 if we can see it.
And you know, I might keep saying Rule 1, or at least one of us is doing it. It's probably me, knowing that. As you guys know, we did base these off of esports teams, and we kind of free-fight them a little bit. It makes it really hard to actually think Rule No instead of Rule 1. I say it all the time, but NA production will be apparent. And speaking of NA production, I do need to talk to all of the viewers before this match, because we do have a little bit of NA production for this match in particular. As you guys know, as I am the one spectating all of these games, when I play these games off stream for some of these pre-recorded matches that we do, I have to have up 2 instances of Rocket League and be recording at the same time. However, this week, my computer decided we're not going to have any of that, and wanted to crash on me multiple times, delaying the game and the series in general, which was causing some problems for both ends. And because of that, we were not able to record these live as they were played, but we had to record the replay files that were saved instead. Along with that, no one predicted that my PC would crash during game 1. And basically right afterwards, after everybody left the lobby, it crashed. And so nobody that has been around had the replay for game number 1. So that was omitted from this stream. So when Cookie Cat and Aerolax are casting, you guys are going to see that we are starting on game number 2. So that one's going to be a little bit interesting. I will let you know the results, though. In a tense overtime, Rule 1. I did it again, guys. Rule No did actually win the game in a 2-1 in overtime. And right after that, my PC crashed, and nobody has had the save. So we will be starting with game number 2 on this one. But besides that, I think that's all I have to say about it. It's still going to be an excellent series, guys. Just expect not to see as many goal replays as you would in the normal matches. It's going to go straight to the kickoffs as if people were just instantly readying up. But we've got 2 excellent casters here. We've got a great series on our hand. You know what? Ball chasing is an excellent idea, Katsumi. We will take that into consideration. But for now, as I said, we got two great casters. We got a great series in front of us. I hope you guys are ready because it's time for Fox Clan versus Rule No. Both of these teams vying for a win. Fox Clan trying to stay up in the standings. Rule No trying to move up towards those top spots. Who's going to take the victory? It's going to be Cookie Cat and Aerox on the cast. Boys, take it away.
All right, and as we get into the game, we see Bloop, Liska, Rex, Ecliptic, Fades, Taka, and Yuki on the play. A beautiful, 50 already on the start on the kickoff as Taka tries to put that into the corner. Bloop getting 50. Liska trying to get this 50'd off of Eclipse. Does not. It's now towards their net. Rex able to clear it away, but it's back to the backboard. Liska missing the touch. A nice demo, but Yuki trying to get that in. Top right Tommy's not there to give it. As off the back wall, Eclipse gets another demo. Yuki getting the clear out, looking to get one more 50 away, does successfully. Bloop coming up on the wall, trying to get one more, but Fades is going to take it away off, trying to get a double tap in, but just can't find it.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of offense from both teams here. And I just want to say, because it's very, very hard to see, but Rule No is the one that won that first game. And it's fairly difficult to see with the colors here. But nevertheless, Fox Clan coming into this game too with a bit of a disadvantage here. And they're going to be wanting to get this game to not be on triple match point here. But we see here, Rule No being on the offensive here. Loop trying to pass this one out, but Yuki is just going to clear this one straight out. A good pop from Taka there, and that's going to go over the defenders. 1-0 for Fox Clan. And this is already looking like a very, very close game.
Indeed it is. Phage trying to get one pop down. Is able to... Rule No is able to clear it out. Now back to the backboard. Bloop's going to clear it all the way back to the Fox Clan's half. As Aid's able to get that touch right there. Now to the wall. Looking for one more. Taka's going to take it away. Gets a nice backwards touch. Taka looking to score it. It's now up to the ceiling. Cleared away by Bloop. Fades was looking for the shot, but it was cleared in time. And now Liska getting the 50. Bloop looking to lurk in there. Going up in the sky. Taka gonna clear this away. No one on Rule No able to get there. Now at the corner, Taka gets a nice touch. Yuki unable to capitalize as Liska's able to get the final touch to keep it out. And now Bloop with a banger to the backboard. No one able to get it as Yuki's clearing it away. Taka getting 50. Rex trying to look to get that in, but can't do so. Now Bloop once again to that backboard. Yuki another clear away. Looking to flick it in. Trying to get a 50, but a no from Rule No. As it gets bounced down. Looking for one more touch around Taka.
Ooh, and a shot
nice shot.
Really good shot from Yuki there. Just seeing that open net and just slamming that one back into the back of the net. 2-0 for Fox Clan as we go 2 minutes left into this game. A pass into the middle, and Fade is going to score that from that beautiful pass. And 3-0 for Fox Clan with 2 minutes left. Rule No is going to have to figure something out quick in order to get another win and put them on match point. But we see here, Liska, 0 boost here, being in a really awkward position. Yuki trying to go in for the shot there, but it's going to be cleared away. Now Rex passing it off to Bloop there. It's going to get cleared over to the corner. Yuki's just going to take this slow. And Liska with 0 boost, but popping that one up off the backboard. Rex trying to get a shot there, but it's going to be cleared out. And now a big 50 going over to the side here. Yuki is going to try and clear this one out to the middle, but nobody from Fox Clan is able to capitalize on that. So now it's going to go dropping down into the front of their net. Taka's going to clear this one out, but Rex is going to put it right back into the middle. Fade just barely getting that one past Bloop. That was a very, very crucial save for Fox Clan. And now Yuki trying for the shot. It's going to get cleared over. Taka's going to have to make a crucial touch here. It's going to go over to Yuki, who's going to try and take control. Bloop with the shot. and neither of the Fox Clan defenders there are going to be able to get that save. And with 1 minute left, there is still a chance for Rule No to make a comeback in this game.
And now, as we reach our final minute, Rule No looking to be that one to close this gap. A nice touch off that backboard. No one there to get to it. Is Rex gonna go up? Lets Taka take it instead as Liska is able to get a pop over to Bloop. A nice shot on target, but cleared away by Fades. Able to get there in time. Almost an open net if Rex didn't get that, but able to pop it to the corner. Bloop now on the wall, taking some time to try to collect it as it gets 50'd away. Gonna follow this up. Tries to get a cuxer. Beautiful to the backboard. Fades not gonna let that drop in danger. Liska trying to get the 50. That's not gonna work either. Another pinch off the corner. A little bit out of boost for Liska as they can't do anything with it. Rex now to the shot of the backboard, trying to get it in. Liska still no boost to challenge that.
And that right there is going to be the game. Fox Clan taking that one fairly convincingly. And it looks like the momentum is going to be very much in their favor going into this game 3 here. Now, Cookie, what do you think Rule No is going to have to do to stop this momentum from Fox Clan here?
I honestly... definitely doing something in terms of like eating at the defense and eating at everything that was going on. Yeah, they did get scored in like the first half of the game and got up to 3-0, but they definitely put that one goal in, tried to get in, but a little bit too late on the run. They did try their best. I do think, again, attacking more of that defense, putting more offensive pressure, and I think they would take the win.
Yeah, but as we saw there, Fox Clan just really getting a lot of offensive pressure right on the start there. And then it seemed like they kind of just sat back a little bit, knowing that all they had to do is just not let too many goals in and they would win that game. And we're going to see how that sort of playstyle works as we go into this game 3 here. So here we are. Oh, you take it.
Sorry. As we get game 3, Yuki trying to take this off the wall, has to back pass it over to Fades. Fades now clearing it to that corner, looking to make some pressure. Not getting the 50 that they wanted. Bloop's able to clear it. Mistouch by Bloop. And now one touch cleared it away. Rex looking to go shoot this. Fade's going to take it and stop it. Nice backflip to keep it away from Rule No. Over to the wall. Rex on the ball, looking to go up high. Almost gets bumped by Yuki. But just barely misses the touch. Now off the backboard, Rex looking to turn around. Does not have to boost to commit in the play that they want. Pass out to Taka. Taka looking to get it, but can't. It's just not in the place that they wanted. A nice shot from Yuki after reading that missed touch by Taka.
Yeah, and we saw there Rex just not able to control that ball as much as he wanted to on that back line there. Oh, beautiful shot from Bloop there, just gonna shut me up there. Tying this one right back up. A great air dribble from that right wall. And now it's just tied up, 4 minutes left. Just immediately taking the momentum away from Rule No there, showing that Fox Clan has come to play, and they are playing hard here. Now, a pass from Ecliptic Fade's not going to result in anything. A massive clear out. Fade's going to have to get back here and clear this one. Now Rex trying to get something here. Bloop's going to try and clear this out into the center, but Liska's not going to be close enough for this. Taka trying to put it around. Liska just playing it patient. Very, very well there. It's going to go over Bloop, but Rex is going to take control. Fade with the immediate challenge, just not showing any respect. So to the side of Rule No. So now a pinch, a bit awkward here. It's going to relinquish a bit of pressure, but no one on the side of Fox Clan to capitalize on that. Now we see Taka trying to take control of this. Has 0 boost, but is trying just desperately to get this into the center there. It's not going to work too well, and it's going to get cleared out back to Yuki. And as we look at the boost totals there, it looks like Rule No is starting to lose a lot of boost here. And that might be a defining feat in this game here. Just showing that Rule No is just playing a little bit too boost hungry. And that might be their downfall in this game here.
Most certainly, as we see Bloop making a pass to the back. We're getting a beautiful double tap. Pass, nothing more like a shot. Nice ceiling read to get it in. Getting up by 1. We have 2 minutes and 30. It's already hot. As you see that Rex missing the touch. Bloop unable to do anything with it. Yuki's going to clear this to the side. Fade's looking for a pass out to the backboard. Does so. No shooter to get it in. Yuki's going to wait as Liska has full control over that ball. Goes up for an air dribble challenged by Yuki. As it's to the backboard, Rex finding a beautiful open net. Fades unable to turn back in time for that one. As we're up by 2 again on the kickoff. Bloop getting a nice kickoff on that one. Rex with control of the ball. Gets it over, Fades to the backboard. Taka's going to clear it away. A miss by Liska as Bloop gets a shot back. Fades returns the favor. Taka up in the air trying to send it down but can't find no touch. As Fades trying to put extreme pressure on Liska. Rex able to take the ball. Bloop's in the back lurking ready for it as they get the 50 to the corner looking for a pass out to the middle. Does so. Liska's there, has to repass it but can't get a touch. Rex having to send that to the corner.
And we're seeing here the momentum has just completely shifted in favor of Rule No. Very different from what we saw in the game 2. And we're seeing Rule No once again just being on the offensive here. But as I say that, Taka is just going to get a massive clear out here and is going to be able to get back there and puts it in for 2-3 with 1:06 left on the clock. Fox Clan might be able to get back into this one. But as I say that, Rule No is going to get a massive clear. It's going to be a bit awkward for Fox Clan here, trying to get control of this. Taka's just going to air dribble this over to the corner to Yuki. But Rex is just going to turn this one right back over. A 50 in the midfield and a nice beat from Yuki. And it's going to be very awkward. Fade over to Taka. And what a save there by Bloop. Just barely able to get there. And now a massive clear. Oh, and a miss from Rex. And a massive pinch as well. Oh my goodness. That Fox Clan, those posts must be absolutely dented after that pinch there. My goodness. And with 18 seconds left, Fox Clan is going to have to get something here. And this might be their last chance here. As Bloop's going to put this one into the corner. Rex is going to try and clear this one out. Gets a bump on Taka, but Fade is going to try and get this one over. And Yuki, with 5 seconds left, is going to tie this one up. Oh my goodness. This is an absolutely insane game that we have here.
Absolutely incredible. In OT we go. Nothing of use of that 1 second. It's very hard to do anything with what you have. Bloop trying to look for a shot. It's to the crossbar. Looking to put some more pressure on. Gets it around, Fades. Taka now with control. Trying to 50 Rex. Does so, but not toward the net. As they get a pass, Fades, it's ready there, but it's off the crossbar and out. Yuki can't get it either. It's off the crossbar again. Taka with the score.
Oh my goodness, what a crazy game there. Fox Clan coming back from 3-1 down and just able to just barely squeak into overtime and then getting a lot of pressure on that net in overtime and just coming out with the win in that game 3. And they are going to really love that going into this game 4, being on double match point here. But my goodness, what a game that was.
Indeed. What a wonderful back and forth between the two players, or two teams that we've had in that match. A lot of pressure and a lot of shots that were on net. Good pressure from Fox Clan at that last end game to really like make the defense panic as it goes off that crossbar. Again, unfortunate misses. It goes off that crossbar and out from Fades, but a lovely collect by, I think it was Taka, that was able to get there in time and find the open spot that was allowed for that goal.
Yeah, but we also saw a lot of really good shots from Rule No there, especially that double from Bloop there. That was an absolutely insane goal. And that just shows just that, like, amazing just pressure that Rule No was putting on the Fox Clan net there. Just able to get that 3-1 up, but then Fox Clan just coming back. And that just really shows that even though we're in Game 4, double match point on Fox Clan, this series could still go either way. And we see that here, Rule No immediately getting some pressure, but it's going to be cleared out by Fade. And now, a pass out to Taka, it gets saved away. What an amazing save, and Bloop is going to try and collect this out. It's going to get popped up by Fade. No one's going to go for this. It's going to allow Taka here to just really... Oh wait, no, that's Yuki, sorry. To collect this. And now clearing this out to the center. A really interesting shot down low. It's going to be cleared away once again by Taka. Now a bump on Rex. It's going to clear it out to the center. Bloop's going to try and get a shot on net here. Going to get it out into the center, but Fade is going to clear this out. But with 0 boost, he can't do much with it. That's going to allow Liska to try and put this into the corner. Now Yuki trying to clear this out. It's going to get a 50. And Fade going for an air dribble. And it's not going to go too well. Bloop's going to get the save, but... Oh, so close there. Bloop just not able to get a read there. And now Fade trying to get more pressure there. Very, very close shot by Yuki there. And my goodness, this is getting really scrappy really quick. And this is looking very, very close in comparison to the other games that we've had here. And I'm starting to really wonder which team will win this.
I'm kind of on the same fence here. A lot of pressure. Here comes that touch off the wall. Another shot as it comes out. Rule No now up with that 3-minute clock timer. Able to get that in there, seeing that there's no one there to defend. Now Bloop looking to make a play off the pinch. Taka and Fades both were on that like it was water on ice. That made no sense. Anyways, back onto what we were doing. Fades kicking it out, trying to score, put some pressure on. Here comes Taka, blocked by Bloop. And Liska is going to clear us away. A notice of lot with Liska is that they're low on boost, but they're able to do some in terms of defense. Fades can't get the touch on that. Taka putting it, getting a demo, trying to get some pressure to open up that Rule No defense and break the offense. As Fades missing the touch, Taka having to clear it away. Bloop getting control of that, but losing it instantly as it gets shot back towards their net. Liska's there, able to clear it back. Fades almost, it looks like an all goal from Fades on the wall.
Oh no.
Just unfortunate allowing that second goal for Rule No.
Yeah, but we've seen Fox Clan in this position being 2 down, and they do not give up in these positions. With Yuki, just an immediate response there, just cutting that goal differential in half. And now Fade with the immediate shot here. It's going to go up, and Taka is going to be able to finish that. An immediate comeback by Fox Clan here, just getting those 2 goals very, very quick there. And now once again on the offense, Fox Clan is really showing up here in just these couple of seconds here. And it really looks like they might start to run away with this here, as a lot more pressure coming out here. Yuki gonna pop this one up to the backboard, but Bloop's gonna be there and controls this past Fade, but doesn't have the boost to finish it. Yuki's gonna slide in, try and take control. Fade's gonna just clear this one out. It's gonna go over Bloop. Liska's gonna have to put this one into the corner, but it's an awkward touch, a bit of a double commit, and now Yuki's gonna take the shot, gonna go low, and Bloop is gonna try and control this. Goes for the bump, and Fade is going to pass to Yuki, and Fade is going to finish that one off the touch from Liska there. Liska just trying to get that one out, but Fade's just covering every single opportunity that they could get there. And we're seeing just so much more pressure from Fox Clan here, and with 1 minute left, 1 goal up, and all of this pressure, this might be Fox Clan series.
It definitely does seem like so. Liska in that back, able to put it over to Bloop. He's able to get that 50 off of Taka as Yuki's up in the air. A little bit awkward on the read as Liska tries to find the net, but it's just off the post. Taka's able to clear it away. Rex passing that over, trying to get it to the mid. It's Yuki. Tries to flick it over one. Liska not allowing that to happen. Pops up, Bloop back to the corner as we go. Yuki sitting there trying to read Rex as he does so, but it's on the edge. It's sitting there. Fade's able to clear it out. 80% of that ball was in, but Rule No just unable to get their stuff together and just get it in. There's just nothing they could do. Fades was able to recollect in time. Now off the backboard, Liska looking to redeem it, but Fades is going to clear it away. Yuki. And now game over.
My goodness.
Fox Clan will take that.
Oh my goodness, that was such a close opportunity for Rule No there. As you said, just the ball being 80% of the way into the net, but just no one from the team of Rule No was able to get there. They all had already committed or were too far back, and that allowed Fade to just clear that one out in a very dangerous situation. What a series we just saw there.
Would have loved to see more in terms of games. I think if Rule No had gotten that last goal at the end, it would have been maybe a game 5. I would have actually enjoyed that. They did their best in the terms of that they could, but they were against a very stacked team that has super synergy. Unfortunate for them, but lovely games, great matches. I had fun.
Oh, I did as well. Just watching these teams get put against each other. Our two favorite casters on opposing sides, seeing who could best the other in this game, and Fox Clan comes out on top here. What a series this was.
I have nothing else to. Oh,
Nice car.
nice car.
Hello, everybody. NA Production striking once again. It was a great game, but they didn't see it on the desk. But it's time for a little bit of a break, guys. So sit back, relax. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. After a little bit of a break, we have another game from Fox Clan coming up. This time it's going to be Fox Clan versus I Buy Fursuits for our third match of the day. Stick with us, everybody. And thanks, everybody, for gifting and everything in the chat. We will see you all after the break.
All I seek to find is a one that's mine. Need a
All right, guys, we are back with some more RFDL action. I'm Ecliptic Fades, joined by Cookie Cat and Airlax, and interesting game that we just had with Fox Clan winning 3-1 over Rule No. I will let everybody know that there has been a ruling on the game being stalled due to somebody's PC crashing constantly. I don't know who that might have been, but it could have been me. But anyway, I am innocent, but due to that, we are giving Rule No a extra game win from that series. So the official score will be 2-3. Somehow, some way, Fox Clan always has to go to Game 5, and we figured it out for that one. They'll also be getting a 1-0 victory for that game, giving them an extra goal on the goal differential that will be shown in the leaderboard later on. Just a little bit of a ruling due to the amount of stalling that was done, because there was a lot of stalling. But guys, how was that series?
I'm still mentally recovering from that goal line save, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Honestly, the redeeming factor between that whole own goal and somehow being the same person to like save that goal from going in is, oh my god, I don't understand. There's too much going on.
Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't understand either, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Own goal does not happen. Fake news. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, we have our next matchup getting ready for you guys right now. It's going to be another Fox Clan playing their double header this week. This time, we are going to be playing against I by Fursuits. Excellent team coming out. A new team, actually, as the roster has been changed up as of lately. We will show that off right now. Talking about I by Fursuits here, it's going to be Corrupt as the manager still. However, bringing in Golden and Vayan onto the scene. Two members of the server that have not played in the league yet. Very excited to see what these guys can put onto the field. What do you think, Airlax?
I think this is going to be very interesting, because as I've heard, Vayan used to be a very high-level player, but then stopped playing ranked in favor of freestyling. And I am very ready to see some insane mechanics coming out from that player in this game here. And we've already seen Corrupt playing here. Very, very solid player. And I haven't ever seen anything from Golden, but I'm sure they're also great as well. Cookie, what do you think of this team here?
I really do think that this could be an insane underdog story, considering what I have written down is they haven't really won yet in terms of I Bite Fursuits as a team. So I think if they do take this as a win, it could be a pretty good match in terms of taking it all the way to the playoffs. I really do think that could happen.
I agree, definitely. They are looking for redemption after their 2 match losses, but they're going to be playing a tough opponent. Once again, we have Fox Clan here, represented by me. What can I say about this team? Honestly, they're great. From my personal experience of playing with them, Taka is very chill. He knows exactly how to control the ball when he needs to. He knows exactly the right places for everybody to be. Yuki, excellent ones player. You can see their goals per game equals 1, and that's because in the 1v1 situations, they can't be beat. They get the dribbles, they get the flicks, they got everything going for them. Meanwhile, they got me on the back end. A little bit of, as you can see on the scoreline or on the scorecard, a bit of a presser. I try to throw out as many assists as I can, but I don't really get a lot of those. But I do what I can to kind of make that defense a little bit shaky. And I think it's a good squad when you really look at all 3 of us together. Airlax, what do you think about us after seeing that last series?
Well, as I said in the last series, a very, very close team overall in terms of rank, and that really shows in the playstyle. It just seems like you guys kind of just like know where you all are at all times, and that is a very, very good skill to have in a game such as Rocket League, where it's also fast-paced and really hard to communicate very quickly. Just already having that synergy down is a very, very good thing to have going into these games.
Cookie Cat, what are your thoughts?
I'm definitely in most agreement with Erelect in terms of the synergy. If you've played so many games together and you started off the season and you're planning on either trying to finish it or do something in terms of keeping that together, it definitely is a rocker. It could take down any team unless you fold in the middle of the match from pressure. But if you take that out and you just look at the team as a whole, as how many games they've played together, regardless of their win or loss rate, I think they have a pretty good motive to take this to the playoffs and win it.
And speaking of games and storylines and all of that, both of these teams have some pretty good storylines going on right now this week. FoxClan just getting their second win against Rule No here in the league. If they win this next one, they tie up the points with Black Bunny Gaming, the top team in the league. So this is definitely a must-win for them if they want to try and take that top spot. However, on the other side, with iBuy Fursuits, as you said before, Cookie Cat, they haven't really won anything, haven't even taken a game off of another team yet. And the storyline for iBuy Fursuits has been a little bit of a tragic one, with Corrupt having to try and find some sort of fit. They wanted Mello in the draft and picked up Heavenly to kind of fit that role, seeing that it was the they had just so many high level players. They had to pick Heavenly there, as he was really the only person that they could afford, and they were clicking pretty decently, but they just weren't getting the wins that they wanted. Suddenly, after week one, Mello leaves the server and is out of the league, and suddenly you find Corrupt scrambling to try and find somebody to fill the role, to try and help out the team, and it's just been bad circumstances one after the other, not being able to get those wins. But this is their time. He's finally found two teammates that could push him towards victory, and I want to ask you guys, going into predictions for this game, who do you guys have for this?
Personally, I'm excuse me, I'm most definitely going to have to go with iBuy Fursuits. Even though they haven't won even a game yet, I am very certain that this new team is going to do very, very well in these games and in the league going forward. I only know how Corrupt plays and haven't seen the other two players, but from what I've heard, they are most definitely forces to be reckoned with, and I am very excited to see them in this game here.
I am gonna have to agree with that pick. I had picked it earlier before we had started. Just knowing how Vayan plays and knowing that I like underdog stories in a way that if it really does come true, I think this would be the greatest pick in terms of taking down a really good, like, synergized team. And it would be a great match to watch between the two.
Well, y'all are lucky that you guys get to watch it, and even Caston and you on the Twitch side, I hope you guys enjoy this match coming up. Obviously, we can see that the rest of these casters are bias haters because I beat out Rex's team, and they're just trying to get a little revenge on me. All's fair to these guys. But we have them casting again. Another great matchup coming up, guys. We have FoxClan versus iBuy Fursuits. FoxClan trying to take that top spot away from Black Bunny Gaming. iBuy Fursuits trying to get their first win on the board here in the league. Guys, take it away. Enjoy the match.
All right, and here we go. Kickoff, game one. We feel like this could go either way, but iBuy Fursuits getting very early possession here. Golden trying to get this past Fade, but Fade just immediately challenging. Taka gonna follow this one up. Corrupt kind of putting it reverse there and trying to get that clear out. It's gonna go clear out to Vayan, who's then gonna pass this one down. Golden just isn't able to get there in time. Taka cutting off that passing opportunity. And now Corrupt trying to clear this one out, but Fade once again just being there. And it looks like very early pressure from FoxClan here, trying to put as many shots on net as they can in just the first 30 seconds here. And that pressure is going to be very, very good. But as I say that, iBuy Fursuits is going to immediately turn that around. But then a shot from Yuki, it's not going to connect. A save from Golden. and a fake as well, and then a 50. And it looks like I by Fursuit is really playing the possession very, very well here. And I feel like that is going to do them very, very well going into this game here.
Most certainly, as we see Van trying to find a way to put that into the top left. A shot by Corrupt, cleared away by Fades. There's a lot of pressure in terms of both teams trying to find their footing. It's counterattack after counterattack. Back and forth is Corrupt, looking to air dribble this away. Gets one touch over Fades. Yuki's able to stop that attack. Van off to the corner. Looking for one more. A good bump as it opens up for Golden. A beautiful play, allowing Golden to find that ball rolling in front. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Absolutely beautiful. Bump plays are the things to really get you on.
Yeah, and as you said, bump plays are really, really nice. Just getting rid of any player that you want at a moment's notice. But Yuki coming in right off the kickoff with a fake under Vayan and just playing that so well, knowing they have low boost versus Vayan's full boost, has to play that low, and Vayan's just not able to read that, and Yuki immediately tying that one up off kickoff. Now, third kickoff of the game here. It's going to go to Taka. He's going to put this one over to the corner. Vayan's going to clear this one out. Going to try and take control. It's going to go under Fade. And now it's a 2v1 situation. Pass into the middle. Taka is going to just barely get there in time to cut that off. And now a pass out into the middle from Corrupt. Vayan's going to be up, but he's going to fake it. Fade is also going to miss. And Yuki with the open net. And it's going to go off the post. Oh, what an unfortunate touch there. And then a quick flick from Vayan. It's going to go over Taka. And the momentum has just completely shifted in just 5 seconds there. Oh my goodness, what a play that was.
Just a really good quick attack on Vayan to see that they had enough space to take it all the way to the net. Just Fade's unable to get back there in time. And now again, Fade's on the ball, sending it down now to the clear. It's going to roll all the way down, looking for a pass, but Taka's there to clear it away. Now a flick away, low boost, not much they can do as Van gets the 50 high. Yuki and Fades were both up. Fades in control of the ball as Vayan is able to get the 50 on top, but it's not really a good 50. And now an open net, Vayan passes it backwards, Corrupt over to Vayan, but not enough boost to make any challenges. Now it's a pass out to the mid, a beautiful shot by Corrupt to see that pass. A nice touch just off the corner, a misread by Yuki to get that bad touch. Just unfortunate Taka wasn't able to get there in time.
Yeah, and we're seeing I by Fursuits here going up just 2 goals with 2 minutes left. This is the momentum that they're going to want going into this series, because with a best of 5, that early game win there is very, very crucial if you want to win the series. And now we see yet again more pressure from Korup here. Now Golden trying to take this one. Taka is going to clear it out, but Vayan just putting it right back into the center. A bit of a fake, and Fade is going to be able to clear this one out. Now Korup coming off the ceiling here, doesn't have his flip. He waited a bit too long, and it's going to be cleared out by Yuki. Taka just barely missing that ball. And now I by Fursuit's kind of leaving this one for Fade. Now a pass over to Vayan. He's not going to make a touch, and this is going to get cleared right back into the I by Fursuit's half. And now Golden trying to just take some possession here. It's going to get taken by Korup. A bit of a team bump and a bit of an unfortunate touch by Golden. And Taka's just going to be there to clean up the mess there. Just as we see here, just an unfortunate mistouch from Golden there. Not quite reading that the way that they wanted to. And Taka just coming in, cutting that goal differential in half. And with 1 minute left, Fox Clan might still be in this game.
Absolutely. We did see a little bit of a panic from Golden trying to work it out. Corrupt, unable to get it Fades, just finding enough pressure to get it in between Corrupt. As we see, just unfortunate, not enough touch to keep it out of that net. Wasn't even a dunk or anything. It was just unfortunate speed, misreading the ball. just not enough to keep it out. It's Taka looking to put a one to take the lead. Van's not going to allow it. It's going to clear it away. Yuki looking to take this up. Goes for the air dribble. Gets a nice little flip to the ball. 50 away. Fades looking for the shot. Golden once again off the post. Taka trying to keep it in their half. Yuki's going to help with that. Now pass out mid. Fades looking for the shot, but it goes wide to the corner. Corrupt looking to take this down. Can't get the touch as Yuki's able to push it to the corner. Tries to 50 it away, but Golden takes it. Now a 50 out towards the mid. Both Vayan and Corrupt up in the air. Nice shot all the way down the field. Yuki has enough time to collect that and get it 50'd off of Vayan. Now to the backboard, looking like a waterfall down in. Corrupt missing it. Taka on the backboard, trying to clear it away as best they can. Fades is going to complete that entire defensive play.
And now we see, being in the half of Fox Clan, they're going to want to get this out if they want a chance at getting it into overtime here. Korup trying to get a touch there, but it's just going to go down. And we have overtime in game 1. This is already looking like an intense matchup. This new iBuy Fursuits team is really showing up against the synergy that is Fox Clan. And we're seeing here just a lot of pressure from both teams as well. And as I say that, Fox Clan getting a lot of pressure. If Ecliptic Fades trying to put this one up, but Yuki's gonna back off, instead waiting for the extra touch. Gonna try and get some control, but now has no boost. It's gonna get hit out to Taka. He goes for the sidewall read. It's not gonna connect. And Fade's gonna put this one over to the corner. Golden's gonna collect this. Take it over one, goes for the air dribble. It's gonna go off the back post, and Korup is going to finish that off. 4-2, iBuy Fursuits. This new team is really showing up here.
Absolutely, a beautiful ground to air dribble by Golden to set that up off the backboard. Oh, it was a wondrous play. I was almost shocked. Not to downplay it, I really haven't seen Golden do much of it. But to see them just come out on top like that and just really take it in, it's great. It's a nice little lift up to the team. They get to take that win. It only took them 42 seconds to really put the game winner goal in, and that's what I think is really just. It's a nice underdog story, I think, that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. As we go into the replays here, we're seeing a lot of physical play from iBuy Fursuits, but then Fox Clan just immediately responding. But then, once again, just more pressure from iBuy Fursuits, getting that goal line save and then just an immediate counterattack. And now, once again, just amazing shots overall from iBuy Fursuits. Some unfortunate touches on the goal line here, and some misreads. But then that air dribble from Golden, getting that over the defenders. Fade not able to make the touch, and Corrupt just slamming that one home to take game 1. It is looking like this iBuy Fursuits team has really come to play, and even though they haven't had as much time to synergize as Fox Clan, it looks like that they already have that synergy down, and I'm very excited to see how this series goes.
And as we get into it, Corrupt looking to start this early. Gets a flip reset, tries to musty it in. It's blocked by Taka to the corner. But here it is, back to the mid. Yuki doing their best to try to put some pressure to apply it to keep it out. Another play from Yuki as it gets passed out to the mid. Vayan's there looking for the shot. Able to find the angle from that corner. What a play. As we see Yuki trying their best. They can't really do much of anything. Corrupt finds that 50 up high. Vayan already in the air, just managing to score it. Taka, not enough time to get to that ball.
Yeah, we saw there on the backline, Taka wasn't quite prepared for both his teammates to miss that challenge and was just ever so slightly out of position. But that was all that iBuy Fursuits needed to put that goal in. Now we see Fox Clan trying to clear this one out. It seems that Fox Clan isn't really taking too much possession here, whereas iBuy Fursuits is taking the possession as much as possible. And while Fox Clan is on the offensive here. It doesn't seem like there's many threatening opportunities here, because every single time iBuy Fursuits touches the ball, they are just constantly trying to keep possession here, whereas Fox Clan once again just throwing away possession. And that might be a sign of how the rest of this series is going to go. As Golden tries to get the shot there, it doesn't go in, but Van tries to finish it. Fade with the crucial save there, and it's once again going to go into the iBuy Fursuits half. That was an amazing play, and just unfortunate that it didn't go through. Now, a bit of a misread from Van. Corrupt in an awkward position, gonna go for the backwards aerial, try and clear this one out. Van's gonna try and control this. It's instead gonna go to Golden, but then Yuki immediately controlling it, goes for the bump, but Corrupt is just not going to jump. And now Taka, once again a shot. A lot of shots coming out from Fox Clan, but it doesn't seem like any of them are connecting. But as I say that, Yuki with the nice flick over to Golden, just a bit too far pushed up, and that's going to go over them, and it is 1-all in this game too.
Absolutely excited seeing Yuki get that nice, beautiful flick and lobbed it over Golden. Golden just not ready for it. Now we see Van looking to make some pressure, able to get it to that backboard middle field. Golden out to the wall. Yuki's going to clear it away. Corrupt looking to keep it in that field half. As Fades backwards touch it for Taka to get some more pressure. You see it gets cleared over to the side. Golden's there, gets 50'd. Now Corrupt looking to put this out to the mid again. Yuki's going to clear it away. Van off to the ceiling. Yuki trying to 50, gets 50'd by Fades, and Corrupt looking to shoot it in, but Taka's not going to let that happen. It's Corrupt looking for one more shot, really applying some pressure on that defense, keeping in their half. It's been a good solid 30 seconds to a minute as the counterattack finally comes out. Corrupt on their corner, looking to clear it away. Yuki's there. Van turns, pre-jumps it, but gets beat. Now Corrupt over to the wall. Has a lot of open space to pinch this down. Taka getting bumped away. Now it's passed out to Van, who goes for the back wall. And Golden allowing Corrupt to take this ball as it goes to the corner. Gets the pinch off of it. Golden's there to score, but Taka's not going to let it happen. Did seem a little high. Now Golden over to Van. Van looks to try to put it in, but can't find it either. And we still stay tied with 1 minute 30.
Yeah, and we're starting to see a little bit of those mechanics from Van here. We said earlier that they had stopped ranked in favor of trying to get a little bit of freestyling in. And while we're not seeing too much, all the touches that they've been getting have been fairly impressive. And now, once again, another chance. Going for the redirect, Taka sees that threat and is immediately going to challenge it. Now, a bit of a mistouch from Korup. He's going to get a very crucial touch. Now clearing it over Fades, but has to relinquish possession. But as I say that, just going immediately for the challenge there, that isn't going to end too well, because now Taka has full possession, but Vayan just not respecting that space at all, immediately challenging that. Now Yuki trying to take some possession here of their own. Taka trying to take this. Korup is going to clear it out into the center. It's going to get cleared over to Taka. Vayan with the crucial save. Oh my goodness, that was very, very close. And again, a very, very crucial save from Vayan there. Because going down with only 30 seconds left is very, very hard to come back from. But iBuy Fursuits is staying in this. And with 15 seconds left, they have all of the pressure right now. If they can get just one goal in here, they will take this game too. But it doesn't look like Fox Clan is going to allow that. As we hit 0 seconds, Van trying to pass this mid, but his teammate had already gone for it. Korup challenging, and now Yuki gonna try and go for the shot. It's gonna be wide, and a mistouch as well. We have overtime once again.
A fantastic play. Yuki just unable to collect that ball and it couldn't flick it to the left anymore. They would have ended the game right then and there. But now Corrupt not getting the ball touch that they want. Is able to clear it over to the corner. Golden staying back with low boost as it fades, gets the pinch. Stopped away. Taka coming up. Looking to 50. Does so, but fades. Now in. It's passed to the mid fan. Looking to play this hard. Gets another touch. Tries to get one more. Not the one they wanted. Now fades in the back. Looking to clear it up. Finds Yuki getting the 50, but can't get there. No touch. This fades, trying to pass it once more. Van collecting this to the wall. Taka challenging, trying to put some pressure to stop any offensive pressure. And Yuki, a beautiful save by Van, just not allowing that goal to go, and that could have been the game ender. Van just too good at the defense. Now Corrupt looking to return the counterattack. Golden up in the air. Van looking to pass it, tries to get one more, does so, tries to get the Doomsday, but the recovery was not there. Corrupt off the post,
no!
and up and in. An unfortunate set of events as Fade struggles to get in a 50 out. And
I think
manages
that
to
might have actually been an
touch
own
it in.
goal. Oh man, an unfortunate hit from Fade there. But my goodness. Can we talk about the saves from Van for a second? My goodness. He is just going absolutely crazy on the defensive end there. And just not letting anything through. I believe there was two very, very crucial saves that we're going to see in this replay here that kept iBuy Fursuits in this game. And this was an absolutely insane game.
Absolutely. I was in the middle of a quick message. As we see in the replays, wondrous between the two teams. Beautiful plays. Taka absolutely saving that last shot there. There's two different saves in between all these players. Taka being a really good defender. Van being that defense that iBuy Fursuits was looking for all this time. Just off that crossbar. Absolutely, as I talk about it. And then another one right there. It's just absolutely incredible. Love the plays between the two. Couldn't ask for a better match.
Yeah, that was just absolutely wild. And this game puts iBuy Fursuits on triple match point, which is, if you're a Fox Clan fan, you definitely don't want to be seeing this. It seems that the pressure that Fox Clan has been having and the momentum that they had from last game just means nothing in terms of this new team here. iBuy Fursuits really coming in to just show that they mean business in this league here. Now we see Golden taking control here. It's going to get immediately challenged by Taka, but Van just taking this and just controlling it over into the corner. Now Corrupt, very, very close on the touch there, but it's going to get cleared out. Fade's not going to be able to get this, and it's going to go right to iBuy Fursuit's paws here. And now Van trying to keep this one in the corner, but Yuki's going to clear this out. It's only going to go straight to Corrupt, but Yuki with a great read there, trying to keep this one in the midfield. Now a demo on Corrupt here relinquishes a bit of the pressure that iBuy Fursuits has had, but once again, just so much pressure coming out by iBuy Fursuits as Corrupt very close on the Doomsday there, just not getting the touch that they needed, and Taka being able to just get that out, and that was a very, very close play there. But iBuy Fursuits is coming out with all of the pressure here, and with that pressure is going to come goals, and I'm starting to think that iBuy Fursuits might be able to get this in a sweep.
Absolutely. Van getting that read to get pressure on Taka. Going to 50. Golden is Corrupt. Now has control. A beautiful demo to take Taka away from that play. An open net. Fades gets back there in time. Golden, a little bit of a double commit in that area. It allows it to stay as an open net. Fades with a beautiful shot from the wall. Again, that Golden and Corrupt in that side part, it just doesn't work out. It allows that net to stay open. It keeps it into the point where Fox Clan can find some space and just take advantage of it. And that they did. So we go to another kickoff. Taka with the 50. Cleared away by Corrupt. Shot on target. Stopped by Fades. Another pass out to the mid. Yuki's going to clear it to the corner. Taka looking for a touch, gets it successfully, trying to find some play. No boost, able to get that boost steal from Vey, and Fades can't get the play. And now up as they try to 50. Golden can't get the touch. Corrupt's going to banger clear this out to the other half. Fades off to the wall. Van looking to challenge this, gets the 50. Fades does win that one. Corrupt tries to get there in time, but no shot, not enough speed.
And just an unfortunate touch from Corrupt there. It looks like Golden may have had the save, but Corrupt trying to clear that one out himself, and it just is going to go into the back of his own net. 2-0 for Fox Clan as we go into the next kickoff. And Fox Clan is really starting to show the momentum that they will need in order to possibly get a reverse sweep here. And iBuy Fursuit starting to relinquish possession a little bit more than they should be. Possession has really been the name of the game for them so far, and what a flick from Korup! Just getting that over fade. I have absolutely zero idea. Like, I need to watch this one back. Just what? I have no words for that. That was just insane.
Absolutely. As I'm writing that down, because that's a good highlight for later. Corrupt just absolutely bringing out these mechanics. I think the two mechanical players in this iBuy Fursuit's team could actually really win this, and this is exciting for me. I have never had such exciting games when I was casting my own. And now it's an open net. Corrupt's able to get there, stopping it. Thank you for not caster cursing me. Woo! Is Van able to clear this away. It gets 50'd by Yuki. Golden trying their best, gets the read. A dunk away of Fades trying to really speed this up. Wanting to pass to Taka, but can't get it. Taka now low on boost. Here comes Corrupt. Trying to give it, trying to flick it out to Vayan. Really close, tight together again by iBuy Fursuits in this game. They're just allowing that space. As anything could go over your head, it ruins your gameplays. And now Corrupt off to that corner, looking for a pass out mid. Goes for the shot. A beautiful read off the corner to get it in. Taka, just a missed touch and an unfortunate 50. Van just leaving it for Corrupt, not taking it, not adding anything. Knew that their teammate had it.
You say that Vayan wasn't adding anything, but I actually saw they were keeping Yuki from challenging that ball, and that was very crucial in letting that bounce. But Fox Clan immediately responding. They saw iBuy Fursuit's comeback and immediately said, no, we're not having that. We're going to take this game, and you're going to have to fight us for it. And now, with 1 minute 12 left on the clock, 2-3, this is looking very favorable for Fox Clan here. But knowing iBuy Fursuit, they are not going to give up here, as we see a lot of challenges coming in here. Taka going to try and take this. It's going to get a good 50, but Corrupt is going to immediately clear this one out. Now, a bit of a Mitch touch from Yuki. Fade's going to have to clear this one out, trying to get it over Vayne, which he does. And now Golden making a crucial save. Vayne's going to try and challenge this. Taka's going to get it around. And a very close shot from Yuki, just barely off the post. And now Corrupt going for the musty. It's going to be on the backboard and doesn't get the touch. Oh my goodness, that would have been a highlight reel shot and a half. Very, very close shot from Corrupt there, really showing the mechanics. But sadly, just not getting that read off the backboard. But maybe another chance here. Doesn't have the boost, but is going to steal the boost from Fox Clan here. Vayan trying to clear this one into the center. Is not going to get the touch. It's going to go out to Taka. A bit of a backflip. Corrupt's going to challenge as well. It's a double commit. And Taka is just going to leave this one. Corrupt now has all the space in the world. Fade is going to clear this one out. Going to go for the shot. It's going to be down. And Fox Clan taking that game 3.
It was just, I really do think that one goal that Fox Clan was able to get, it just really, it was a game killer. But it didn't really show anything. IBF didn't really lose their pressure. And I think that was the key thing. They were putting shots on target. They were making plays. This play by Van to just keep it in that area for Corrupt to even get there was just the one thing to allow them to get that goal. And Phage just finding that nice power as we see Van getting the 50 again. And Taka scoring it. Just an unfortunate play. A little too quick. This weird flick by Corrupt, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know how you get such a weird flick in that way.
I don't either. Like, that was just an absolutely wild flick. But then we see here just Corrupt really just showing off in the mechanics department here in this game. But FoxClan just keeping up that pressure, able to take it by just a single goal. And that was an absolutely wild game. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to see where this goes.
I am not either. There's just no way I can continue it as we get ready for game number 4. Fresh 5 minutes on the clock. We get another kickoff. Yuki is able to win that. Ecliptic Fades really attacking on it. Van's able to get it off the corner. Taka's there though. Ready to set up some pressure. Passes it out mid. Corrupt is able to get a 50 out. Yuki wants one more.
Ooh.
Fades getting the pinch. It just not on target. Golden tries to get this away. Yuki wanting one more touch. A fake by Van. I don't know whether intentional or not. Really messed up Yuki's read there. As Van looks for the shot. Goes wide off the post. Now cleared away by Yuki. 50'd out. Golden looking for the shot. Cleared again by Fades. The defense from FoxClan just really on point. As we see Van able to clear this away. Yuki trying to set up another pass. Golden getting the demo off of Taka. And now it's just cleared. It's just in the FoxClan's half. Yuki wanting that, but just a mistouch out. And here comes Van off the wall. Can't get the second touch. As Corrupt now trying to set up a pass. Gets the 50. It's off the crossbar and away. Fades trying their best to clear it out. Van wants this really bad. As Corrupt now up. Looking to pass it out. Gets 50 by Taka. Golden wanting it, but it's not going to happen. Now Yuki is going to clear it into the iBuy Fursuit's half.
And we're seeing a lot of pressure coming out from both sides here. As a demo gets hit on Van there, Yuki with a beautiful 50, trying to flick this over, but doesn't have the boost to get much power on that. Van trying to clear this one out, but it's going to go right back to Ecliptic Fades. Now Taka getting the fake, and that's just going to be an open net. 1-0 for FoxClan, and a beautiful shot from Taka. Just realizing that Golden was the only person on defense there, and just faking just the life out of them there to get that one goal. And with 3 minutes left, it's still anyone's game, but it looks like FoxClan might be trying to take this one in a reverse sweep. As we see Golden trying to get a little bit more pressure for iBuy Fursuits here. But a challenge from Taka, just not letting that one happen. And Fade trying to get that one out, but Kurup, a massive clear. Taka's going to not get the touch, and Kurup is going to immediately answer the goal from FoxClan with a goal of their own. Taka, we see, just not having enough boots to get that read, and then Kurup just putting it right beside them, just teasing them, putting it so close yet so far. Now it's 1-1 with 3 minutes left in Game 4.
Fades really wanting that to come back. Got a really good kickoff, just not in favor of what they wanted to do. And Corrupt gets it around Taka. Another goal by Corrupt versus Taka. It's just that one-on-one play. Taka unable to read it in the time that they had. It just goes around them into the center of the net. And now we are up by 1 with iBuy Fursuits taking the lead. Another kickoff. Here we go. Yuki getting the 50. A lot of kickoffs in favor of FoxClan, just not working out the way they want it to right now. They do have some good pressure. Corrupt trying to make another shot. Gets a pass out to Golden. Golden going for the shot. It's just off. Corrupt wanting to keep it in as it goes to the corner. Van, a backwards touch over to Golden as they turn quickly. Goes for the dunk. Just can't get it. Yuki able to get that touch away. Taka, a down pass. Off to the corner, Van looking for a shot. Pass to the backboard. Corrupt with a shot. A save by every player on that Fox Clan. Taka getting rewarded or awarded with the save. Now Golden trying to get out of the play. Van getting the 50 out. Corrupt going for the shot. It's just a miss. A nice little fake. Fades. Fake.
Oh.
It's just a panic on the backboard phase. Unable to get there in time. Just low boost is what it was. That's the thing that caused it. Golden seeing that opportunity, knowing Fades had no boost, was able to tie or were able to put 2 up on the board.
Yeah, and we saw there for like the past 30 seconds, Fox Clan just panicking on the back line. And that's not what you want to be doing in defense, because any mistake there is most likely going to end up in a goal. And we see Corrupt. Oh, such a close shot. But once again, the post being the best defender that you could ever ask for. Now Golden trying to put this one into the center. Taka's going to take this one out. A 50 with Vane. It's going to go straight through, but Golden is going to clear this one off the corner. Now Fade with a bit of a mistouch. It's going to be open, but Golden doesn't get the touch that they want. And now it's going to go over to Fade. It's going to get cleared out into the center. Taka with a quick flick. It's going to go way over. Golden now going to try and clear this one out. It's going to go straight to Yuki, who's going to pass it down to Taka. Korup sees that aggressive play and is immediately going to shut it down. Now Golden with a shot, very close save by Yuki, goes straight to Fade. Now with that bit of a sidewall read, Korup going to keep this one in the corner, trying to keep possession, goes over Taka, gets a 50 with Yuki, but doesn't have much boost to do much more with this. It's going to get 50'd back. Now Golden pinching this one out, trying to buy his team a little bit of time so that they can get some boost and regroup. And now Korup trying to get a pass out. It's going to go over to Fade. Golden with a very crucial save. And Van putting this one up, keeping control. Going to get a 50 with Yuki. It's going to go down. And now Taka trying to challenge this. It's going to go straight into the middle. Fade down to Taka. Ooh. Oh, such a close shot once again. So many close shots in this game. But Fox Clan desperately needed that one. And now that that one didn't go in, this is going to be I-5 Fursuit series. What a series this was.
Absolutely incredible between the two. The underdog story always comes out at some point in your team's career. And it just so happens to be this one game. 2 fresh players picked up. Wonderful picks by Corrupt, by the way. Absolutely could not have picked anything better, especially since this is being one of their first games together as a group, and just managing to somehow get that in and just work it out and destroying Fox Clan in both, I think it was game 1 and 4.
Yeah, it was just an absolutely amazing series overall. And as you said, I Buy Fursuits, this completely new team just really showed up and showed that they are a force to be reckoned with going on in this league. Just some amazing plays from every single player there. Some great saves, some great opportunities on offense, especially Corrupt, just showing so many mechanical plays. Sadly, none of them really went in, but if they can keep up that pressure, I'm sure that they will have a massive highlight reel going forward.
And I want to bring out again that 2 things from this match, and then we'll go ahead and send it out to the intermission screens for the next match to get ready. The 2 plays that I would definitely say are just valuable in terms of how they were, which just Corrupts beautiful but weird musty flick just off that wall, managing to get it. Nobody really expecting the amount of power that came off of that. But Vayan just absolutely being that both mechanical player and defensive in terms of just getting 2 insane saves back in game 2 just to keep it from going like in a game 5 or anything like that. It was just amazing. So with that being said, is there anything else you want to add, Aerolex?
The only thing I want to add is that next up, we have the undefeated champions in Black Bunny Gaming going up against Gentle Paws, and I am very, very excited to see that series here. But sadly for you guys, and for us as well, we're gonna have to wait 10 minutes. We're going to break.
Again, Game 5 merchants for that game. Can't wait to see you guys there. Peace.
the night, the city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on. Open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on.
Go.
Go on myself. I'm cold steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents.
All right, guys, we are back once again with some more RFDL. It's me, Ecliptic Fades, joined by Cookie Cat and Arilax. And guys, we just got finished watching Foxclan versus iBuyFursuits, and iBuyFursuits taking their first win of the league there. Congratulations to them.
I was just about to say, I'm also just like why are the series so just hype today? I don't get it. Like, on one hand, I'm excited because it's amazing Rocket League. On the other hand, my mind can't take this. Please stop.
I really do enjoy the two games that I've been able to cast. They're both absolutely the most fire games that I've seen. Just in terms of like having that underdog story, that one really does take the cake and puts the icing on it. It even tops it as well. It's just the layers for it is insane. It's not like an onion. It's literally just a cake. Get it right. But I do have fun watching those and seeing how the players can adapt and come up with things on the fly. This is not like a regular Rocket League type thing where you can request a timeout, which I think would be a nice little addition at some point. But just having that little like gap that RLCS has where you can time out and discuss like plans and stuff and getting that timeout buff. You don't really have that here. You kind of just go in and run with it. But it's a nice take. It gets it through, and yeah, like it.
I have to agree, and definitely big shout outs to the members of iBuyFursuits, in particular, once again, Corrupt, as he's been through a little bit with his team the past couple of weeks, and I am a little bit happy to see him get some success. Not necessarily as happy as I would be if maybe he won against, I don't know, a different team, but you know what? We'll take it. It's only the third week. There's still plenty of league play left for all of us to have a good time. And we will be getting into this next series here soon. We are still waiting for one of the players to get home, as they are from EU and it is very late at night and they had to work, but they are on the way. So before that, Cookie Cat has some trivia questions for me and Arilax about some of the stats in the league. Kind of like we did last week, and we are going to see if we can get these correct.
All right, so the first one is going to be in terms of goals per game. What team, and you could kind of do this either way that you want to. You can either do both teams, or you could just pick your team that you think would have the most average. Who do you think has the highest goals per game between the two?
Between the two what?
Between the two teams of Black Bunny Gaming and Gentle Paws.
Oh, okay. Black Bunny Gaming, obviously.
Yeah, I'm also going with Black Bunny Gaming. I know Hammer especially is just like offensive masterclass, and like no doubt, definitely Black Bunny Gaming.
So you two would be absolutely correct. In the goals per game, for Black Bunny Gaming, they do have 3.50 goals per game, 35 on record. Compared to Gentle Paws, who only has 1.85 and 24 of those on the record. So not really much in terms of scoring, but they are able to put some shots on, as it seems. Is there anything you want to add into that question, into that goals per game section?
It definitely makes sense. Like, we see a lot of times that Hammer is doing a lot of work for that Black Bunny Gaming squad, getting those goals where he can, but you cannot count out the rest of their squad when it comes to it. I would not be at all surprised if Hammer was not the person that scored the most amount in their series. I would actually probably give that to Gala, as ever since that team's formed, we've seen Gala like pop off in just the weirdest of scenarios and just getting like games where they can get like 2 to 3 goals a game like consistently. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if they're like the top goal scorer of their team.
Anything for you, Alex?
No, not really. I'm just kind of like in the background, just mentally preparing myself for said offense.
I will say,
right.
Corrupt also saying in chat, they played against the pre-buff iBuy fursuits, which definitely would kind of increase their numbers a little bit, as it was like that was their first match. And I will say, like, that was a very interesting one to watch for those who were not able to see it during week 1. It really was the Hammer show during that series. Like, he was getting at least 3 goals a game, if not more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. This one is really close when I was looking at the stats and writing it down, but the consistencies is a little bit different. So, in between the two teams as total, of course, I'm doing team totals rather than players. That way it's a little bit easier. Who do you think has the most saves per game
As a full team,
as a full team?
I'll let Aerolax go first.
Oh, why me? Okay, this is difficult. Black Bunny Gaming or Gentle Paws? I know. Honestly, I think. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with Gentle Paws there, because I personally played against Black Bunny Gaming, and like they are very, very good on offense. But no offense to them, they do play well, but it feels like sometimes they are like only offense, really. Don't get me wrong, they do get quite a lot of saves, but it feels like their main focus is defense, whereas Gentle Paws is very much so a lot more defense oriented. And yeah, my vote is most definitely going to have to go for Gentle Paws there.
So I'm also voting Gentle Paws for a couple of reasons. First off is you gotta kind of think about the games that have been played. Gentle Paws has played, if I remember correctly, 13 games, maybe a bit more than that, I can't remember exactly, compared to Black Bunny Gaming's 6 that they've played, because they've only played 2 series while Gentle Paws has played 3. And both of Black Bunny Gaming's series have gone to only 3 games, so that's not a lot of time to rack up the numbers. And being as offensive heavy as a team that is, you don't really find them on the back end too much. Another reason why I would say Gentle Paws is because maybe this is something that we saw before the stream started. Gentle Paws, if I remember correctly, and tell me if I'm wrong, don't they have, I think they have 50 something saves as a squad already out of 3 series.
You two would be absolutely correct in picking Gentle Paws. Believe it or not, it is only a 1.2 difference between Black Bunny Gaming and Gentle Paws.
Oh, that's right. Black Bunny Gaming's had 7 games, not 6. I forgot. They lost that one.
So, in the goals per game that they have, their totals, Black Bunny Gaming has a 4.50, a 45 on record that they have saved total. And then with Gentle Paws, they have a 5.92 of saves per game with 77 saves on record.
Jeez. And I'm guessing that's the highest of like all teams, I'm guessing.
I haven't checked between that, but I would presume so.
Yeah, I would as well, because like 5.92 saves per game is an absolutely massive number. Because they've played many, many games, and to have an average of that high with that many games is absolutely insane.
I have to agree that is really a high amount of saves, but it gives them credit because they're able to make all those saves and still win series. After all, now I believe they are 1-2 right now, or are they 2-1? Can't quite remember. Let's look at the standings real quick just to figure that out. Yeah, Gentle Paws 1-2. So maybe that does say a little bit about how much they are on defense and how much they might need to maybe try to pick up that offensive line a little bit more. But I think that if adjustments can be made during this next series, that should be good.
Absolutely. Sounds like you two are hitting these on the mark. So we're going to move on to the shots per game between the total of both teams. And this one's actually not as close as the last one, but it is still a pretty close average between the two. So who do you think has the most shots per game between Black Bunny Gaming and Gentle Paws, starting with Fades?
I'm going to take a guess here, and this is going to be out of left field. Even though they have more goals per game, I'm going to say Gentle Paws has more shots per game. I think that a lot of the shots that Black Bunny Gaming puts in usually result in goals, so I don't think they have to pepper the net with a lot of shots most of the time. I feel like with Gentle Paws that they constantly have to hit shot after shot before they actually do find success in getting that goal, and while they still get it, that's still like 3 shots per the goal instead of 1 shot per goal, as we might see from Black Bunny Gaming. So that's my guess.
I mean, I partially agree with you, Fade, except for one fact. I do agree that Black Bunny Gaming is very accurate with their shots, but I think you're forgetting just how many goals they've scored in this league so far. They are just absolutely dominating in goals, and because of that, even if they aren't perfectly accurate, even if they are very close to perfectly accurate, I'm still going to have to give the shots per game to them because they are just so offensive, just so much pressure on the offensive side, and that is most definitely going to lead to some shots, and therefore I'm going to have to give the edge to Black Bunny Gaming.
You would be absolutely correct, Airlax. Good pinning on that.
Yay.
Believe it or not, it's mostly just the consistencies between the two teams, but it is just, if you consider just on record, it is literally just 1 shot per game. But in terms of the actual averages, Black Bunny Gaming takes that cake with 8.3.
Oh.
They have gotten 83 on record, compared to the 6.31, only 82 on record. So the consistencies is a little bit weird and wonky on Gentle Paws, but they do have a lot of shots.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for the trivia from Cookie Cat there, helping us as the stalling was continuing. But guess what, guys? We're just about ready to get into this. So let's go ahead and talk in depth a little bit more about a couple of our teams, starting with the first one on the blue side here today. It's going to be Black Bunny Gaming, and my goodness, the best team in the league so far, a perfect record besides the 1 goal that's been missed. You've got Flock up top, you've got Gala, you've got Hammer, and you've got Ava as the manager. Definitely one of the best picks. I'm sure Ava's very happy with the squad right now. But look at Hammer's stats right now. Number 1 MVP, number 1 average score, number 1 goals per game, and number 2 shots per game, along with number 1 assist per game. And that's not even it. Gala with number 3 in goals per game. To have such heavy hitters on your team, everybody's got to be scared of these guys.
I'm looking at these stats right now and just being absolutely terrified. Just seeing Hammer absolutely dominating the stat line here. And I would just like to point out in the 5 that I see, like the 5 categories that we have. Top in MVP, top in score per game, top in goals per game, top in assists per game, and followed by Flock as second in assists per game. This Black Bunny Gaming squad is just so dominant here on paper and in game, and it is going to be very, very difficult for Gentle Paws to take them down here.
I absolutely agree. I even from when I'm in the middle of work and I just have it pulled up in the side, just with one AirPod in, just listening, hearing a lot about Hammer, or people even in the background, like when I'm just like not working and I'm home and just talking with people, like everything is mostly around Hammer being that like top player, being able to help out Black Bunny Gaming and getting their wins and stuff, and keeping that win rate very high, as well as their average scores being probably one of the highest that I've seen off of the stat page, which is insane if you think about it. So they are a very good team together.
Well, that's one of our teams in this matchup. Let's look at the other one, the top two team in the league right now. We're going to be talking about Gentle Paws here, and an insane roster coming out from them as well. We got Factual Data, we got Static and Firestreak. Not as many accolades on this one. Static, top 3 in saves per game at that 2.38, but you cannot doubt these guys. They are here to play, and they are ready. You've seen them the past couple of weeks. They've had some great synergy, not necessarily getting all the results they might want, but they're going to try and turn it around against this Black Bunny Gaming squad.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out here is that on their player cards here, every single one is marked as defender. This team has been just absolutely dominant in terms of defense, just not letting anything go through. And that's going to be a very interesting thing to see going up against Black Bunny Gaming, who has been just dominant on offense. And I'm really curious to see who will come out on top here. Will it be the amazing offense or the amazing defense? And we will have to see going into this game here.
Definitely, in my eyes, when I watched Fire Factual and Static just play together, just like even before the season started, like getting stuff together, working out everything, even like I think it was just as they were talking about it, they were looking for players and they got the third, which is Factual. I for some reason, even playing together or playing against them in like a scrim, just like with 2 other people that aren't even teamed up or any really in this server, they're a really strange, like really well put together team. Even though some of the plays don't work as well as they want to, or they can get over pressured, or sometimes they don't have that much of a good offense in some cases, they still are a really solid team, just getting put together in the way they are, with Static being that GC2 and then 2 C3s. That's a really stacked team in my opinion.
Agreed. And I mean, like, I gotta ask, guys, let's go just really quickly here. Give me your predictions on who's gonna win this, knowing both of these teams.
I, of course, earlier had gotten through my picks, as I've said before. I looked as much as I can between the two. If Gentle Paws could get together, I think they could win it. But my pick is between Black Bunny Gaming, mainly because of, you know, Hammer being that really good, like, it's talked outside of the RLF draft league and all that. So you hear everything about Hammer and stuff, and I really think that Black Bunny Gaming as a whole can take that and really destroy Gentle Paws. But even with Black Bunny Gaming being my pick, I do have to say I think Gentle Paws can be another Game 5 merchant, continue that streak of taking it to that final game and giving us that Champions Field we always want.
Yeah, and personally for me, as much as I want to see Black Bunny Gaming's downfall here, they've been so dominant here, and it would be like so great to show that they're not just going to run away with this. As much as I want to see that, until it happens, I'm going to have to be on their side here. I'm going Black Bunny Gaming.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I think Gentle Paws has exactly what it takes to take down the squad. They've got the synergy. They've got everything that they need to do. They just need to put it together. I have to vote for Black Bunny Gaming here. I think that their offensive pressure is going to be insane. I think that those saves are going to do Gentle Paws some really good work. But if they cannot come forward and deal with these, get on the counterattack really well, it's not going to mean anything. Black Bunny Gaming's just going to have the higher accuracy and they're going to go for it. But guys, it's time. The match that everybody has been waiting for is now about to happen. It's Black Bunny Gaming and Gentle Paws. Black Bunny Gaming trying to keep their record as totally unpredictable. You know how it is. You guys know they want to win everything. Gentle Paws, they're going to do the best they can to take this, but we're going straight into game one, guys. Let's get this started.
And we see here just immediate pressure from Gentle Paws going into the Black Bunny Gaming half, but immediately turning that around. Black Bunny Gaming just starting to get some shots on net already in the first 15 seconds. Now pass back over to Hammer, and very, very close there. But it looks like it's going to pop out over to Flock, who's going to take this up. Not going to get the best touch. It's going to be cleared out over into the center. Firestreak's going to try and take this. Has no boost, but Gala's going to almost get bumped there. Firestreak's going to put it over. Static very close with the shot, and Hammer's going to clear that one away. And already, this is looking very intense.
Now Factual Data trying to find something to the corner. And Firestreak looks to the shot. It's going to be off and out. And that's a good move from Gentle Paws there. But Hammer is going to take control of this ball now. Going upfield. Trying to get something off the wall. Looking for the double tap. Firestreak is going to be able to push that one away. And looking for the pass over to Static. Very lateral movement across the field. However, a miss coming out. That's going to be all Black Bunny Gaming, but no one there to take the shot. And now it might be an open net opportunity the other way, but it bounces off the corner. And we're seeing both teams with opportunities here, Cookie Cat, but we're not quite finding the net just yet.
Absolutely. That missed touch could have meant everything for that one team if Black Bunny Gaming could have just got that one shot in. They just couldn't find the angle, couldn't get it in. But now it's up to Gentle Paws to find their way out of this half and make some kind of counterattack to get it out. Fire looking to start that. Flock really wanting to get that demo, just not having enough boost. Looking for the double tap in. Gala. Hammer, again, with a play, just keeping the pressure high as they go for the air dribble. Gets 50'd by Firestreak. Flock, who's get awarded with the save for that one. And now Static coming off of the wall, looking for a pass. Gets the dunk off Hammer, but it's not in the way that they want. Now it's into the corner. Factual Data trying to get something here. Static in the back half, getting 50'd by Gala. Now it's actually really in favor for Gentle Paws now as it comes up. Firestreak Fox coming up really quickly. And it's still looking really solid between the two as we move this on.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of pressure from Gentle Paws here, something that I really didn't expect from this defense-oriented team. They're really putting the Black Bunny Gaming defense on a lot of pressure here and really just testing it as much as they can. But Black Bunny Gaming has also had a lot of breakaway chances, as we see one here. Gala trying to get the read there, but just not able to get the touch there. And then Firestreak once again just trying to push this one down, but Hammer just once again, just constant pressure here.
Ooh.
And that's going to lead to this goal here. Gala just placing that perfectly in front of that corner so Hammer can just slot that one in. And 1-0 with only 2 minutes left. Even though Black Bunny is up, I still feel this could go either way.
And I mean, it was such a close one from Factual there and Firestreak. They just couldn't get the touches that they needed right at that moment. You saw Static looking for the bump as well, but Hammer just doing really good to maneuver around it and get the shot in. But another offensive opportunity comes out for Black Bunny. Flock goes for the shot. It's going to be an open net. Static doesn't have the boost to get there, though. No. And Hammer is going to be able to turn that one away. However, the ball past Flock. He does jump in the air and get that one at the end. Another ball into the midfield, but we're seeing Gentle Paws staying back a little bit, not pushing up far enough to take opportunities like this, and it's really going to cost them in the end here. Hammer Looking at an open net once again, and Factual Data gonna be able to get back just in time. But Flock gonna keep that offensive pressure going. He's got another touch on it. The flick is high. Gala puts it off of the side wall, and Static is gonna be able to clear this left. 1 minute left for Gentle Paws to tie this series up.
Absolutely, it's a long walk when you go between these two teams. Black Bunny really putting a lot of that pressure to keep it in the half of Gentle Paws. Fire Streak able to clear that one out, not allowing any too much pressure to get built up. But again, even with the counterattacks, they're really struggling to find that net. They're doing their best. Flock able to get the ball, has low boost. Hammer's gonna clear it away. Factual's looking to put some pressure. Now Fire is looking to attack it as Gala gets it over. Static with the pass. It's a missed touch, so it's not going to go pretty much anywhere. Gala with the touch. A back pass from Fire. Very interesting choice. Flock looking to put this to the backboard. Does so. Cleared away by Static. Now Gala with control. Tries to 50, but no 50 really detected. Another open net and down to the backboard. Black Bunny Gaming looking to seal this away. As it does so, it touches the ground. Game 1 goes to Black Bunny.
And this was a lot closer of a game than I expected. A lot of offense coming out here from Gentle Paws, something that I really didn't expect. And one thing that I saw in that game is that they were really being physical in terms of their playstyle, trying to get a lot of bumps and demos on the Black Bunny Gaming side. And I feel like that's what they're going to need to do in order to take down this team. But of course, they don't want to do it too much because getting those bumps and demos requires you to commit to them. And if you don't get it, now you're just completely out of position. And knowing how dangerous this Black Bunny Gaming team is on offense, you don't want to commit too hard or else you are going to concede.
I gotta agree with that. As everybody getting ready for game 2, not really any replays to show on that one. Not a lot happened, just a really nice goal at the end there for Black Bunny. But as we get into game 2, guys, definitely gonna be wanting to see where Gentle Paws go with this one, as they are definitely on the back foot now. Black Bunny Gaming gonna do what they can here to try and get one. Almost a shot in by Gala. It's gonna be brought back to the Black Bunny Gaming side by Fire Streak. And now Factual, no boost on the play. Gonna have to wait for someone to come in 50. That was going to be Gala, who sends it over into the corner. Fire Streak with a good touch towards midfield. Flock is going to be positioned very well to pass that back to one of his teammates. And we're already seeing another shot come in from Hammer. And that's an excellent pass to start game 2.
Absolutely. A beautiful just 50 from Gala. A great read from Hammer. Factual Data just not enough time to get there. And as we get to this next kickoff, Gentle Paws in the back foot trying to find their way. It's only 30 seconds in, so they have a lot of time. As Factual tries to make that redeeming shot. Fire missing touch, now an open net. Static is able to get back in time. 50 out to the mid. No one challenging that from Gentle Paws as Static's able to hit that to the ceiling. Factual over to Fire, who picks up some boost, looking to get it out. Gets a nice touch out, wanting to go for the bump, but no one's there to get bumped by him. Just not a good opportunity. Factual now up to Gala. Gala looking to get one more, does so. Wants that third touch, but it's not going to happen. A shot over to Factual, can't get it, blocked by 2 players on Black Bunny Gaming. They just don't want it to happen now. A pass from Gala, beautiful. A pass from Hammer, a beautiful shot from Gala. Absolutely insane plays. Seeing that Gala was there, ready, open field, just catching Gentle Paws off guard.
Yeah, and we're seeing Hammer and Gala just really linking up in this game. And Gentle Paws is really going to have to be aware of that going forward. Just knowing that these guys can just really link up very quickly if you're not careful. And we see that almost happening again, getting a pass out to Flock, but it's not going to end up in a goal here. Now instead, Firestreak trying to take this one down to the corner. It's going to get cleared out into the center. Static getting a good 50, but Flock's just there to clear it out. Black Bunny really showing that they aren't just offense, they can also be defensive when they need to be. and they are really popping off on defense. But as I say that, Flock just getting a really good pop over Static here, and it's now 3 goals in only 2 minutes, and it's starting to look like Black Bunny is once again just running away with just this entire league.
And it's really rough when you're looking at Gentle Paws here. They have a lot of offensive opportunities, but it's a big positioning game. A lot of people are not there for the touches when they need to come through. And Black Bunny Gaming is really taking advantage of whenever they do push up to try and take the most advantageous touches over for the counterattack, and it seems to be working out really well. Now we see here another shot coming out in front of the net, but Hammer going to be the first one to that. If you're Gentle Paws, you need to have somebody up in the air already ready to challenge that. You're going to have to play a little bit faster if you're going to want to get past this Black Bunny Gaming squad. Now Hammer going for a shot. It's going to be off to the side. Another shot falling into the net, stopped by Factual Data. And look at the boost totals on Gentle Paws. There's nothing. Their demo comes out, and Firestreak finally gets 100. Now Flock, over to the side, has to cut this to make sure that it stays away from the net. Firestreak gets 2 touches on it, but Static, not expecting that to come through, has to try to pass that to Factual Data, who was over on the side getting boost. Gala into the corner. And now, with 2 minutes remaining on the clock here, Gentle Paws needs to score, like, right now if they want to try and get a foothold in this game number 2. But another demo coming through, and it looks like Black Bunny Gaming isn't going to give them any opportunities as Flock clears this out to the midfield.
I hate to say this, but it is just sometimes whenever I've noticed lately when I'm watching when you guys are casting, a lot of the positioning it's just not there, or it's a lot of passive. And seeing as Flock and Gala are getting that 50 out to the clear, Flock's now taking control. It's a lot of passive plays between Gentle Paws. I think if they could be, and this could go for the game 3, it could make it a lot better as Hammer gets a beautiful shot straight and off of the wall. Static just not expecting such a powerful shot. It's just straight in. Static on just bad timing on it. Not able to get there. Now we're up by 4. Not even 1 point for Gentle Paws. They are getting close, but not close enough.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to agree with you there. I feel like Gentle Paws is just being far too passive in this game, which is allowing Black Bunny to just have all of the space that they need. As you see here, Flock just beating 1, and then just having so much time between the next defender challenging them. And I feel that Gentle Paws is going to really have to get the pressure up. And it looks like they might be listening in, because Gentle Paws has now upped the pressure just that little bit, just enough to get this open net here. But with 57 seconds left, this game might be chalked, but they are going to have to just keep up the pressure, just keep up the momentum, start stealing boost, just giving Black Bunny Gaming absolutely zero space to work with going forward.
And at this,
as we see,
sorry. At this point in the game, I was going to say you need to take a look at Black Bunny Gaming a little bit. As if you remember from last week, there were 2 times in a row where Black Bunny Gaming were up by 4 goals. And you know what happened? They got tied, almost at least, by Floof Crew in the last game, but they definitely tied it up in that game number 2. And that's something that you see a lot from this Black Bunny Gaming squad, is they'll release the throttle a little bit in that last minute of the game. And if Gentle Paws can take advantage of that, they might be able to bring this back. However, with 15 seconds left, I think this might be chalked. However, Static gonna try and get one more, and you can see it in the Black Bunny Gaming side. You can see that hesitation and that, like, laid backness that the entire team has leading to this goal. And if Gentle Paws can continue on with this momentum into game 3, I think we might see a much different one. But so far, Black Bunny Gaming about to go on to match point here.
Oh. And, this, as soon as I saw that kick off, the bad touch from, I think it was Flock, just an unfortunate bad touch. Static capitalizing on that very quick to get onto there. And now we're at just 1 point game. It's just one kickoff with 7 seconds. As long as they can keep this up, they may be able to take this to game 3 without going into match point. And it's looking great, but not so much for Gentle Paws as the timer counts down. Black Bunny Gaming
Oh.
looking to set it down.
Oh.
Factual with the miss. Unfortunate for Gentle Paws.
That was a really unfortunate miss, but as I was saying, Gentle Paws really needs to start upping the pressure, upping the momentum, and it looks like that was what they were doing. While I will admit that Black Bunny was starting to relinquish pressure just a little bit, we also saw Gentle Paws really start to step up there and really started to just be a lot more aggressive going into the latter half of that. A position where in order to win this series they have to reverse sweep. It is a very difficult position, but they are, like, I know this team, this Gentle Paws team, if anyone can do it, I know that they can. And while Black Bunny Gaming is a very formidable opponent, I know that they can be taken down, and we shall see if today's the day.
And to talk about difficult situations here, as this is Game 3 and Black Bunny Gaming has an EU player, we are going to be playing Game 3 on EU, which means the entire team of Gentle Paws is also going to be at that ping disadvantage. They definitely wanted to win that game number 2. Unfortunately, could not quite do it. But we're going to have to see them come back first on EU and then bring it back to the NA servers to try and bring this past this team. And that's going to be a very tough task for this Gentle Paws squad.
Absolutely. I am excited to see them try to claw their way back into this fight. It is match point game in terms of Black Bunny. One game could mean the difference between Gentle Paws not continuing this and Black Bunny taking the victory, as a wonderful kickoff happens just straight to the crossbar. Luckily for Gentle Paws, it was not on target. Gala over the pass to Flock. Flock not getting the touch they wanted, and here comes Hammer. Trying to get that second touch in. Another touch from Hammer. Can't find the net. Neither can Flock. As Flock looking to pass it, cleared away by Static. It's a lot of space between it, though. Fire gets it to the backboard. Here comes Factual to look for the score. Gets it around Hammer. A beautiful start. Flock getting demoed in the back half, as well as a double demo. Hammer just not reading that touch from Factual in time.
And I'd also like to point out, both Hammer and Flock have now switched to the Cybertruck, which is a very interesting play, possibly trying to get into the heads of Gentle Paws here for this possibly final game. But this might be coming back to bite them, as we see them immediately going down in this third game. And we might start to be seeing that this car might actually be a bit difficult for them to control, as it does have a different hitbox than the Octane and Fennec that we usually see. And we shall have to see how this plays out as we go on. But we can see Hammer using that hitbox fairly well, getting that touch there. And now Flock having to clear this one out, but Static's immediately there. Flock having to just jump up, try and get as just any touch that he can, and luckily gets it. But we can see Gentle Paws just not relinquishing pressure here, and now an open net there. Gala is able to get that save there. But once again, Gentle Paws just putting up so much pressure here, and we're starting to see Black Bunny Gaming scrambling a little bit on their defensive side. But as I say that, Black Bunny Gaming once again coming through, having just a single chance on offense, and they take it in stride, putting it under Static there and tying up this game. What a goal.
And you can see a little bit of a double commit coming out from Gentle Paws there. A little bit of panic in the back line as Static hits that across the net. And nobody expecting it to come out. Now another shot coming out from Hammer. Gonna hit off of the corner and out. I'm not sure if that was a save or if it just bounced off. I don't think I saw the save icon appear anywhere. So I will assume that it was just a little bit too far out. Meanwhile, while you were talking about that Cybertruck hitbox, definitely weird having that hybrid one. The actual back half of the car, basically unusable. The ball will clip right through it, so you have to be really careful with your touches, you have to make sure they are very front-heavy focused. And meanwhile, on the side of Gentle Paws, I did notice that they were keeping the pressure up a lot, and that is exactly what they need to do. They need to be speedy and start attacking with a little bit more ferocity, as it did give them that first goal of the game. Now Gala coming in, trying to get a second one for Black Bunny Gaming. It's going to be put off to the side, but another big shot. Factual Data has it in front of the net. Static going to block the shot from Flock, and Gala going to look for one more of a fire streak, going to have it all the way to the side. Boost total is looking low on Gentle Paws, and Static going to get a pivotal clear for the team.
Absolutely, they are getting close. Here comes Flock, trying to get a flick into the net, just not working how they want it to. Gala with a shot to the backboard, looking for a double touch, cleared away by Static. Good on that to read it. It's Factual now trying to get it around one, misses the touch as Hammer capitalizes on that really quickly. Gala with the shot, it's off the crossbar, it's not in, it goes out. And Hammer and Flock are now waiting for another opportunity. As they go for the shot, Static gets the clear away, not to any of the players of their team, making it really hard for them to keep possession. And now Gala with the 50, Flock going up off the wall. Fire is going to pass it over to Static, who's looking to get it out to the mid. Hammer is going to clear this away. Now Hammer with another touch, Factual to the wall. It might be a little bit dangerous for the team of Gentle Pauses to the backboard of their own goal. Now Static having a lot of space with this. They get the 50, not the way they want, but here comes Factual off the wall. Gala gets the clear. Static now in the back half is going to bang it back to the corner. Hammer faking out the challenge. As Hammer is taking this again, tries to get the 50. Factual able to read it away and getting the touch to favor them. Off the corner it goes. Gala off the wall looking for Flock. No touch from Flock. Now Factual 50'd off by Hammer, who's looking for the pass. A weird touch by Fire, but is able to recover and get out of that position.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of pressure coming out from both teams. I'm starting to think that in terms of aggressiveness, they're very, very level right now. But one thing that I feel will push this in either direction is some bumps or demos. But as I say that, Static getting a massive breakaway there. The entirety of Black Bunny Gaming just being pushed up just that little bit too far. And Flock just so close to getting that, but not able to get there in time. And now Gentle Pause is up 1 goal with 23 seconds left. This is possibly the best position that they could be in, given the circumstances. But we see Hammer immediately trying to respond, going for that back wall read, but Fire's going to clear this out. Flock doesn't have any boost, and Fire is going to try and take advantage of that. Hammer getting the demo there, and now Factual is just going to try and keep this into the corner, trying to just buy as much time as possible. Hammer tries to pop it over, but Fire's there. And Gentle Pause has taken a game off of Black Bunny Gaming. And my goodness, what a way to do it.
Definitely impressive coming out from Gentle Paws there. They are going to be able to make this go to a Game 4 at the minimum. They're going to be looking for that Game 5 here really soon back on the NA servers. But my goodness, a really good bounce back from the team. They did start having a little bit more aggression, which we like to see. But they're going to have to do that for 2 more games if they want to take this series.
Absolutely. They do have a lot of work behind them. Again, this is still match point for Black Bunny Gaming. It all it takes is just 1 goal to end it all, that or an entire game where it's 4-0. There's a lot that they could work on. There's a lot that they could do. They need more pressure. They need more offensive stuff. They need more defense. They need to be ready for anything that this Black Bunny Gaming is throwing at them. And as we get started, fresh 5 minutes on the clock as Fire getting kickoff by Hammer. Static making that play. Off the corner, it bounces up high. No one challenging, but Hammer's able to clear it away. Gala getting the touch over to the wall. Looking for one more. Can't get the touch. Now Static looking to pass it out to the mid. Gets it off the roller. Here comes Fire. Getting beat by Gala over to the corner. Hammer's now in close proximity. Gets the demo on Factual Data. So now it goes all the way back into the Black Bunny's half. It's the first time that we've seen a lot of pressure in terms of Gentlepaw to get it all the way to that half. And now it's cleared over to the corner. Factual Data looking for 150, not enough boost to make that challenge. And Static staying on that ball, a beautiful pressure to keep the retention of that ball and keep it away from Black Bunny Gaming, but now it's backboard with an open net from Gala as they put the first point of the game.
And I'd also like to point out just a very honestly hilarious bump by Flock there, right on the corner there, keeping Static away from that goal to just allow Gala to just slam that one home and putting Black Bunny up. And I was going to say before they scored, I was seeing a little bit of confusion on the Black Bunny Gaming side, but now that they've scored that goal, once they're back up in the lead, I'm expecting that hesitation is going to be completely gone now. And I guess I was right, because Gala slamming that one off the backboard for Hammer, and Hammer just slotting that one right into the right side of the goal, and the defender's just not able to get there. And it looks like Black Bunny may have hesitated a little bit in that third game, but is now trying to run away with this series here.
And unfortunately for Gentle Paws, just allowing those goals to go in. Unfortunate circumstances leading to that, but you gotta work with what you got, and Gentle Paws now gonna need to have 3 goals at least against this Black Bunny Gaming squad to take this win. Just 2 to tie it up. Now Gala going to be able to get this ball. And Factual Data having to run back for boost here. He does go for the 50 instead on Hammer, but it's just going to leave it for Gala as they get another touch and a miss on the backfield. It's going to be another goal for Flock as Black Bunny Gaming go up by 3.
Definitely just an unfortunate misread by Static, not getting the jump off that they wanted. The ball does what the ball wants to do, and you need to read it. Sometimes you get the incorrect read, and it's just not the way you want it. Hammer trying to keep that away. Gets the clear out. Factual with the pass over to the wall. Fire turning on that quickly to put a pressure on as it goes to the corner. Block out to the mid. A beautiful touch by Gala. Hammer going up. Calling off their teammates, saying, I got it. Now it bounces off. Gala looking to put this off the corner, looking for a shot. Factual is not going to let that happen. It goes off the back wall. A pass out to the mid off the crossbar. And Static getting beat by Gala as it goes straight to the net, but it's just too wide. Gala was looking for that 4th goal to try to at least set them another buffer zone. And here comes Hammer with a beautiful air dribble. Gets a nice little read off that ball. Flicks it over one. And now we're up with that 4th goal.
And I personally have been in this situation. It is a terrifying situation. What Gentle Paws needs to do is just step back, regroup, and Black Bunny Gaming is on match point. At this point, Gentle Paws just needs to go all out. They need to try absolutely everything, and it looks like that's exactly what Static is doing. Immediately off kickoff, getting a roll off the ceiling there, air dribbling that, and getting a very interesting touch off the backboard there. But that's going to give the momentum back to Gentle Paws here, and they're just going to have to try and run with this momentum as much as they can. They have absolutely nothing to lose in this game, and their playstyle needs to show it. But oh my goodness! An insane own goal. Just really unfortunate touch there. Flock hitting off the back wall, and Firestreak with an insane touch there. Sadly, the complete wrong way. And we see Firestreak saying, not like this. That is indeed not how you want to go down. And in order to not go down, they're just going to have to try and keep up the pressure as much as they can. As we see a pass going out to Static here. Going to try for the double here, going up off the backboard, but Hammer just playing that patient and trying to control it down. Gala getting the clear out, and it is once again another goal. 6-1 up, 1 minute 53 seconds left. It is looking very bad for Gentle Paws.
And at this point, Gentle Paws just have to go and just balls to the wall, just do whatever they can to try and get fast goals as much as possible. This one might be a little bit too far away from them now, and Black Bunny Gaming, good on them to show that they've still got exactly what it takes to take this series. They lost that one game, and we kind of saw this in the last series they had too. They got angry. They went and started getting barn burner after barn burner, and the shots have just never stopped for them. And here comes another one. It is going to be pushed away by Static, but you got to give props to Black Bunny Gaming. These guys are insane on the pitch right now, and it's looking like no team in the league right now stands a chance against them. We're gonna have to possibly wait till next week for another potential challenger to step up here, as the Brazil is looking more and more likely as over a minute remains for Black Bunny Gaming to get another goal here.
Yeah, as you were mentioning, I had just stepped away for a moment, come back to see a 6-1 scoreboard. Absolutely insane. Gala looking to do it, but Static's not going to allow the Brazil just yet. They want to at least not get Braziled. That's all they can ask for, knowing that they can't really win this match. Factual looking to go off the double tap. Hammer's going to stop that play and clear to the corner. Now Gala with full boost in the tank goes down the field. Static with the 50 out. It's going to go to the back wall, cleared away by Flock. Now Fire with the quick turn, trying to get it around. Flock does so, but not in the way they wanted. Factual getting that, wanted to get one more touch, but not happening. Gala in the background, fighting with Static to make them mess up so they can get that Brazil. A beautiful flick saved by Gala on low boost. And Factual trying their best, doing everything they can to at least open up some opportunities. They're not getting Brazil just yet, but Hammer's really wanting it. Here comes Flock with the shot, blocked by Static. And Hammer with one more final attempt for the Brazil shot off the back wall. Static is going to clear it away. Flock unable to get it to that corner.
And once again, Black Bunny Gaming showing their absolute dominance in this league so far. But honestly, I've got to give props to Gentle Paws there. Taking a game off of this team is not easy at all, and they were able to do it very similar to the way that Floof Crew did it last week, letting Black Bunny Gaming get 2-0 up and then taking a game off when their guards were down. And that honestly might be the strategy to take down this Black Bunny Gaming crew going forward, is just kind of let them think they're running away with it and then just suddenly coming back with all the momentum in the world. But either way, what a fantastic game this was.
And Black Bunny Gaming outscoring 10-6 on that series. You could definitely tell that in that last game, they really picked up the pace and took it to Gentle Paws right there. And it was a rough one for sure when it comes to Gentle Paws. They were doing everything they could, but I think in the end, it was all mainly just it was more or less just like a positioning game for Gentle Paws. They just didn't seem to be in the right place when they needed to be, and Black Bunny Gaming really did well to take advantage of all of that for their team. But for now, guys, that's all the matches we have. I have a couple of questions for the casters as we get our leaderboard all set up here to show you guys. But what do you guys think about the games today? It was an interesting series of matches we had.
I absolutely, being the first time that I've been on this casting desk, loved the first two games. Absolutely, probably one of the most intense games in between both teams, just peppering each other's net or having the really good defensive plays or just being able to do everything they can to stop that ball and try to counterattack. I think those first two games are really something to watch, as well as the first game. I really didn't cast that. I have bias on my two, in my opinion. But with the last game that we had, it was definitely something to look back on for Gentle Paws. They definitely could go back and see all the stuff that they did, try to work on that positioning game. They need to really put some pressure on these big teams and know that if you give a player space, especially with the ranks that they were, they will take it and they will end everything on your net.
Yeah, and this was just an amazing day. So many amazing games. So many saves, so many goals. Just honestly, I was on the edge of my seat every single game. And I don't know about you, Fade, but I honestly couldn't have asked for anything better.
I definitely couldn't. I mean, personally, from my team, I could have asked for a little bit better. But, I think that they were some excellent games so far today. I gotta ask you guys, what were your favorite series of the day if you had to pick one?
In my opinion, absolutely the IBF team. I buy Fursuit to really pull in that underdog story for me, making that win exactly how I would think it would go. Van just being that second man that Corrupt really needed to actually take it and just win it all. Like, you couldn't ask for a better series. That one was my favorite series.
I'm going to have to choose the exact same one. The I Buy Fursuits team just coming in as a completely new team and really showing up in their first game on the league here. Just an absolutely dominant performance there, and it was absolutely wild, especially those two saves from Van, and I believe it was game 4, I believe? I can't remember. Either way.
Yeah, game 2.
Game 2, okay. Just really just showing up, and just overall, the I Buy Fursuits team just really being just a really impressive team, and I am really excited to watch what they do going forward in this league.
All right, well, I have to pick a favorite one of the day, too. And honestly, I have to say the first one of the day are, it was Floof Crew versus Kitten Corp. Honestly, that one was my favorite. A very back-and-forth series. Extremely close by both teams. Floof Crew able to edge it out just by that little bit in Game 5. Congratulations to them. And everybody played really well today. I'm happy to see that the league has already pushed the boundaries of a lot of these players and a lot of how we've seen these guys play. I can already tell that teams are leveling up every single week, and it's making for these really intense matchups. But guys, we have our leaderboard ready for you all, and it's a doozy, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and show you guys it. Please be working. It is working. So, up in the top, Black Bunny Gaming. Let's talk about that. 4-0 record, 10 game diff, and a 19 goal differential. What the heck are these guys doing, guys?
I don't know what to say. It's just a really good, I think, just a really good match between the team. Hammer being that shot that they need, but Gala and my brain is just it's cooked. Gala and Flock just being able to back up Hammer for whatever they need, being able to keep that pressure up, allowing a lot of the goals and the game differentials to be exactly how it is up here, as well as their series record and their win percent. It's just, you couldn't ask for a much better team in the way that Avion has put it together. So shout outs to him for putting that team in the way that they are.
And again, the stats from Black Bunny Gaming is absolutely terrifying, but I'm honestly more looking at that win percentage. At the start of today, it was at 90%. Now it's at 85%. It is going down, and we have a chance to take down the Titans of this league. But it's going to take so much work, because this team is just absolutely insane. And again, just like that 10 game diff and 19 goal diff is such an insane thing to even say. And it's going to take so much work to even attempt to take down that team.
I gotta agree, and I'm definitely nervous for whoever the unlucky team is to play them next week. We'll find that out pretty soon. But in second place, let's talk about some of these other teams. We got Floof Crew beating out Fox Clan by 1 game diff right now, taking that second place spot. Fox Clan going to be in third with that -1 game diff, but the 2 wins. Everybody else below them does not have that extra point for a win. So Gentle Paws at -1. Also tied with Kitten Corp for that 4th place spot. However, in goal differential, -1 versus -3. 2 goals really being all that it takes to take that 4th place spot right now. Meanwhile, King Corp in 5th place there, 1-2 with a -1 game diff and -3. Rule No, gonna be 1 and 2 again with a -3 game differential. And I Buy Fursuits, they may have won their first series, but they are still at the bottom of the pack. They're moving it up, though, getting ever so close to that Rule No spot in number 6, only being behind, once again, by 1 game. And with next week being such a banger of matches, I think that these bottom standings are going to have quite a bit of a shakeup. But let's go ahead and talk about the next week's schedule. As I said, I'm very, very scared for the team that has to go up against Black Bunny Gaming up next. And who is it? Oh, it's going to be me. Oh, great. That's perfect. Awesome. I love that. Anyway, we have Rule No versus Floof Crew, Fox Clan versus Black Bunny Gaming, I Buy Fursuits versus Kitten Corp, and Gentle Paws versus Floof Crew. Floof Crew going to have the double header next week. And at the end of that, we'll only have 1 more week of this first half of league play, guys. So we're already getting close to the end of the first half of the league, and things have been shaken up so far with these new additions to rosters. And week number 4 is going to be definitely telling, going to see how the league is going to go into this halfway point.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Fade. That's going to be an absolute doozy for your team to go up against, but I wish you the best of luck. I think you're going to need luck from more people, because I don't think my luck is enough. Honestly, just Black Bunny Gaming has been so dominant this league, and it's terrifying to watch, honestly. Like, just I can't say anything. My mind's broken right now.
It is indeed. Cookie Cat, what do you gotta think?
I got 2 words for you. 2 very good words that I want you to remember.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck indeed, guys. It's going to be an excellent week next week, and I'm so excited to be able to bring you guys some of that. And I mean, yeah, we'll see how everything goes next week with the matches. As you all know, we've got 2 more weeks of league play before our mid-season tournament. Now, placement in the league does determine where you're put in the bracket for that. So that top spot looking pretty good for Black Bunny Gaming so far. Somebody's going to have to take this team out. And we're going to see if it could be Fox Clan next week. But we've got 4 exciting matches for you guys here next week on the Ecliptic Fades channel. Make sure to tune in Saturday at 5 p.m. EDT. It's going to be a great time, guys. That's it from us tonight. This has been Ecliptic Fades, Cookie Cat, and Aerolax, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
NA production.
NA Production is right.
NA production.